Suplex Studies. Welcome, everybody, to Suplex Studies. I am your co-host, Eric, joined, as always, by my dog, Gator.
Listen. Yo.
What's up, dude? How you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. Another day, another dollar. Worked a good day. No, I didn't. I actually took the day off today.
Ayo.
Played a little hooky today.
What?
Went to the gym.
What?
Did a little chest, a little bit of triceps.
What?
Did a little bit of abs. All because I was watching Kenny Omega versus Okada. And I just felt the need to go in there and tone my own body and hone my skills, baby. I had to get myself looking like these two gentlemen right here because they look like they're in the prime of their lives and I want to look just like them.
He is the best bout machine, baby. No doubt about it.
You damn right, baby. But is he the best bout machine or is Okada now?
Oh, some would say it is Okada himself.
I mean,
indeed.
Considering Kenny hasn't been around for a while.
I mean, we just saw him recently. You know, he's getting the surgery. I don't know if it's kayfabe or not. Or if he got it a long time ago. Who knows, really?
Exactly. It's his kayfabe surgery.
We love you, Kenny. We miss you.
We miss him a lot. It was very unfortunate because I loved the Golden Jets. Not. I'm kind of glad that got buried real quick, you know?
Yeah, well, you know, he is the learning tree, and it's going pretty well, I'd say. I love Big Bill.
You're a Big Bill guy?
I'm a Big Bill guy, yeah.
Big bitch.
Big bitch.
Hey, Bill.
Big bitch.
That was us.
We went to see AEW Collision in Austin, right?
Yeah, it was Austin.
Wait, was it not? Was it Austin? It was here, bro.
It was here? That show was here?
Yeah, it was in San Antonio.
Okay.
Not Austin. Yeah.
Freeman?
No, it was at the AT&T Center.
Wow.
For the first time. Oh, Frost Bank Center.
There you go. Still the AT&T Center for all time.
Yeah, we were chanting "Big Bitch" to him, to Big Bill.
And he didn't look happy.
That was in December already, right? At this point.
Yeah, I think so.
God damn. Yeah.
He was still with Starks at that point,
Ricky
right?
Starks.
Yeah,
I think they were tag champions.
Yeah, they were tag champions.
Mm-hmm.
And we started the little chant. Nobody joined in with us. As a matter of fact, people in the front row, because we were third row, I think, and the people in the first two rows looked back at us, and they were like, "Are you serious? What are y'all thinking right now?" We're like, "What, man? What's he going to do?"
I got my dates mixed up, dude. So when we were doing the Big Bitch chant, that was in Austin.
Okay, so it was.
That was Dynamite, like 6 months prior or something, right? Or it was in May of last year.
Isn't that when we had George with us, too?
Yes. Yeah.
That's when he dropped his phone.
Wait, no, Hammer dropped his phone.
That was George.
I think it was Hammer's phone, bro, and George went to go help him out. Our buddy dropped his phone like through the bleachers.
The bleachers.
It like fell up from his seat and like fell under. He had to go like ask the security guard to go find it. And
But the best part about that is that when we go ask the security guard to look underneath, we had to walk like all the way up to the ramp, basically the entrance ramp. And the security guard says, "You guys can't go any further, but what you can do is you can wait right here. And when the show's over, we'll go down and we'll check for you." So basically, we got to just stand there for the rest of the show and watch people come out. I got to see Adam Cole right up front.
that's right, dude. And it was you, Hammer, and George that got to go up. I stayed back in my seat.
Yeah.
But yeah, either way, we were chanting "Big Bitch" at W. Morrissey, Big Bill of the Learning Tree. That was quite the diatribe there.
Full circle.
Either which way, we are Suplex Studies, and every week we recap a previous pro wrestling match from the history books.
The annals.
The annals of
history.
Pro wrestling.
We have to look deep into the annals of wrestling to be able to bring you the show.
So we grab one, and we will reveal what's next week's show at the end of this little section here before we get off into other stuff about wrestling, wrestling news, etc. But today we are recapping Okada Kazuchika versus Kenny Omega, their first bout at Wrestle Kingdom 11 on January 4th, 2017.
Wow. And a mere 2 years later, that's when we have our debut episode of AEW.
No, that's when it was announced, 2 years
January
later.
19th, January 1st, 2019 AEW debuts.
October, well, I mean, it was announced in early 2019, but the first show wasn't until the summer.
Summertime.
It was Double or Nothing. May of 2019 was the first
That was the
AEW
first
show.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
that we were on live by then.
No. They had a press conference in February of that year, and then Dynamite wasn't live until October of that year.
Right, Eric the historian.
Well, I got to brush up on a lot of history stuff, but that's very fresh in my mind, just in the sense of how invested I am in AEW.
Yes,
and
you are a diehard.
I
I am
am.
more of a mixture. I
Yeah.
like all wrestling.
As do I.
Yeah,
I like good wrestling.
Yeah. Well,
What?
it's
What?
it's all subjective to what is good and what isn't good.
Precisely. If
That's
it's
all.
good to me, then
You
it's
don't-
good to me.
You more don't like the talking. You like the wrestling. You don't like more of the talking
That's
aspect.
not. I wouldn't say that. I love good promos, dude.
So you just don't think WWE has any good promos?
That's not what I'm saying, bro.
Well, I mean, when we try and give the show a shot, you're usually in your room.
Well,
Call a
look,
spade a
all
spade
right.
here.
No,
I
no,
sit there
I
and
don't-
watch it. I look up after 30 minutes and Eric's gone. We're 30 minutes into the first segment. There's a 30-minute promo and he's already gone. And we're
Nice.
going into Chad Gable getting shot in the head.
Look, I can't sit down and watch a 3-hour Monday Night Raw. Not going to happen to me. But I will gladly watch the clips afterwards, and if
watch the clips.
I'll gladly watch clips. We're looking into it.
We're looking into the footage right now. We're not going to watch 3 hours worth of the show. It wouldn't be prudent.
Come on, man. I could watch 3 hours of Raw. It'll put me right
Joe,
out.
you can't even stay awake for more than 3 minutes. There's no way. No way.
I bet
you
you I
can
could.
stay awake.
I could get through 10 minutes of Raw and not fall asleep.
As soon as Samantha Irvin says, her Roman, her Reigns, you'll be asleep.
As long as I have my chocolate chip ice cream, I'll be just fine.
I digress, Joe. I need a nap.
Suffice to say,
The entrances to start this match out were amazing.
oh, hold on. Let's set up the match just a little bit more. I want to go over how Kenny Omega got to this point.
Ooh, yes, indeed.
so-
Eric the historian.
Yeah, I had to look it up. No big deal, of course. That's the internet. We use it to our disposable.
Internet. Internet's disposable. It's all disposable.
So, Kenny Omega got the world title shot for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship by defeating Hiroki Goto at the previous year G1 Climax tournament there in New Japan Pro Wrestling. And in that tournament, there are 2 brackets. So, Omega was on B block, and he went up against 8 opponents, I guess.
8 opponents.
So he loses to Elgin in round 1. He beats Evil, Omega that is. We're going over Omegas here.
Pronouns, pal.
Honma he defeats, and then Omega defeats Nagata, and then he beats Naito. Then he beats Nakajima. And then Shibata beats Omega, which is a match I've never seen. I actually haven't seen any of these, if I'm not mistaken. I think I only seen the final.
Shibata, huh? I love his bread.
Omega beats Yano, his following match, and then Omega defeats... Oh, no. Omega loses to Yoshihashi in his last match, but nonetheless, he still gets 12 points,
He's got the
to get
points.
him to the final against Goto Hiroki in the G1 Climax.
He beats Goto, too.
So that is how he achieved his world title shot here at Wrestle Kingdom against the Rainmaker.
Interesting.
Okada Kazuchika.
And that is a
Yes.
history lesson brought to you by Brother Eric.
I
So,
do what I can.
Is Kenny currently the leader of the Bullet Club right now?
Here in
I'm
early...
not fully aware of the timeline.
Yes. 'Cause you didn't really watch any of this New Japan era, did
That's
you?
a negative. I didn't watch. Honestly, I am not too keen on New Japan still to this day.
Mm-hmm.
I am just now getting into it myself. And that's honestly just because of all the New Japan stars that Tony Khan's been bringing over. I'm a big...
Yeah, the defectors,
Yeah, man.
if you will.
I'm a big Shibata fan right now. I love Shibata.
Dude, Shibata's the best,
I'm a big
dude.
Shibata fan, so I kind of want to go back now and check out some of his early stuff because he's a little bit older, right?
Hey, maybe let's write that one down. Shibata or Omega.
Shibata Omega. That sounds like a good match to review for Suplex Studies.
I don't know how old Shibata is. Probably what, 45?
That's what I'm saying. He's a little bit older than I am.
Should I get a little quick
A little
grave search?
A little
there?
quick
Ooh.
Google search right there. How
I
old?
don't use Google.
How old is Shibata? I mean, I know the bread's been around
Age.
as long as time. It's delicious.
I love me
that
some
bread.
Shibata bread.
Shibata bread, man. You go ahead and get me some Swiss cheese with that. Some ham, some turkey.
He's 44. All right.
44. Yeah, see, so only he's about what, 1980 baby? 79, 80,
79,
baby.
yeah, I think it's a
79, 80, baby.
79.
So yeah, man, he's been doing this for a long time, and I am just now getting into Shibata.
Yeah.
Love the entrance music. I love the whole, the telephone, the way he's telling people things with his phone.
Yeah, dude.
That is so hilarious, dude. Just bet he's too big to be wearing a floral pattern. Talking about Joe.
Oh my god, that was fucking hilarious. What do you think of them three now, though? The Hook, Joe, and Shibata. That is.
I think it's a cool, like, it's kind of like a comedic Black Bull Combat Club to me.
Okay.
Like, it's like a group of badasses, right? But they still have like a funny side.
Right. There's levity.
Yes.
I think I was reading on an Instagram comment a few days ago that Hook and Joe were referencing Pulp Fiction. I'm not entirely sure if it's true or not. They were talking about, like, they're about to go try to find the premier athletes, and then Samoa Joe is saying, oh, what are the best spots? What's the best pizza spot in New York? That's by you, or whatever. And blah, blah, blah. I don't know which way.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on that scene from Pulp Fiction. I'm a Pulp Fiction guy, too, but I know the opening scene.
Maybe they were just saying it was, like, the vibe of it or something.
Huh.
Pulp
Fiction. Okay.
But anyway, so Wrestle Kingdom 11, we have Omega entering first in a very badass entrance.
The video package.
What'd you think?
That was one of the sickest video packages I'd ever seen.
Oh, we should say, just to clarify here, I have seen this match twice before. It's been a couple of years that I saw it the last time. And Gator here has never seen it.
Never seen
until
it.
this first time he saw it.
Yes, never seen it. I just didn't have the outlets, the availability to be able to see it. I finally saw it for the first time, and the first thing that I see is the Terminator song.
Who is, yeah, sure. He would be clarified as the leader of Bullet Club at that time,
so
to
yes.
get back to that point.
Full circle.
Although some would say it was Tomatonga.
It's
Tomatonga or Bad Luck Fale, or either which way. It was Omega.
It's Tomatonga, if you want to pronounce it correctly. It's Tomatonga if you're saying it like Taz.
Right, yeah.
That dang old Tomatonga, man. Anyway, so we get back to the video package, and basically it's the Terminator, that awesome song, that do-do-do-do-do. Is that Suplex Studies coming in, or is that Kenny Omega? I don't even know who it is. But they do an entire, like, scene straight from the movie in Japanese.
Yeah.
First he says it in English, then he goes into Japanese. He tells him, I need your clothes. The guy's like, no, you're not getting anything. Kenny whoops the shit out of all three of them, takes the clothes, takes the glasses, puts them on like a badass with that shotgun, eyes glow red. Kenny's coming to the ring. It was a beautiful entrance.
Dude, yes. So he has that little mask, that half mask on.
That half and half mask.
And it's just slightly askew, so it doesn't look really flush on his face. That always pissed me off about this entrance.
Yeah.
Because he looks so cool, and it's just, like, not perfectly.
You can just see that break right there. You kind of wanted to be flush up against so that it looked like it was like
Terminator of the opera.
Yeah. It looked like a mask rather than like a part of his head. But no, I still thought, he gets an A for effort, an A for the dramatics. He comes out with a shotgun, of all things. Like, nobody comes out with a shotgun.
Leather jacket.
Yeah, dude, Big Boss Man was from Cobb County, Georgia, throwing people in the slammer. He came out with a damn nightstick. He didn't carry a gun out there.
Jazzwares, can you please make this a Kenny Omega in a figure form? Can y'all do New Japan shit? Like, can we get that going, please, Jeremy Pitauer and company?
Yazwarez. Let's go.
Please, get some dang old New Japan attires for Kenny.
That's a
somehow.
plea from the Fig community.
Yeah.
Y'all
can make it work somehow.
Yes.
Come on now. Does Kenny just need to wear those gears? Like, oh, it wouldn't really make sense wearing the Bullet Club gear ever again.
Probably not.
That's probably why they can't get it.
Yeah, the Bullet Club stuff, right? Could be that.
I don't know.
That could be TM'd.
Dude, real quick, what did so far through this huge entrance, did you really like take in the Tokyo Dome, like on the wide shots at all?
It's huge.
It's massive, right?
It's huge.
Dude, I want to go to a Wrestle Kingdom so fucking bad, dude.
Oh my God, dude. That
Yeah.
was sick. But can you imagine getting bad seats in there? That's the only thing I kind of thought.
Yeah.
There's some bad seats in that house.
If you're really far away.
Yeah, you ain't seeing nothing.
You ain't
You're
gonna
seeing
see shit.
You're seeing ants fucking humping. That's all you're seeing. You know what I mean? You might as well just be in the hotel room watching that shit on TV.
True.
There's some bad seats, but I will admit it is gigantic. It's Alamo Dome-ish, bigger.
Way bigger, I think.
Bigger
dude.
than the Dome.
Yeah, dude.
And the Dome is huge. And you saw our seats for the Royal Rumble.
Wait, you know what? I don't know what I'm talking about, dude. They're probably similar in size.
I was going to
I
say,
have
they
no
look
idea.
about the same size right there.
I think it's just like not as tall as the Alamo Dome.
So it's more...
It's like round, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Because
the Alamo Dome goes straight up.
Pictures of it, yeah. But yeah.
Yeah. You saw our seats. Royal Rumble. We were in the, second?
We're in the balcony over there. They weren't that bad. Royal Rumble 2023 we're talking about here.
They were really bad. I couldn't see anything.
Dude, bullshit. I saw the ring just fine.
I saw the ring just fine. It looked like a Micro Machines commercial from where I was at. It looked like that new ring that you just got. What was that thing?
The Mini Mates
Jazzwares
Jazzwares
You just got your Mini Mates, yeah. That's all I saw.
Well, yeah.
My nose was bleeding.
Okada starts to make his entrance, and there's like a little... It's like an extended song for him until his like iconic intro starts, full send, and yeah, dude. Immediately I noticed and forgot how, not even forgot, but just how much I miss the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, the version 4 that everyone loves, that Kenny eventually gets, and so many other legends have held. It's just such a fucking cool design. Is it the best world title design of all time? In my opinion, yeah, it is. It's my favorite, quite frankly. My favorite world title design.
I would still go with the big gold belt.
The big gold. That one's up there too,
I'm
man.
just a big gold belt fan. The one that
Classic.
Ric Flair.
Yeah.
It's that Flair belt for me. It's that Hogan belt for me. That NWO belt for me. Stinger, all the greats of WCW had that big gold belt. Yeah, even somebody like Triple H held that belt. So I mean,
the WWE version.
Yeah, it's been passed down. A lot of greats have held that belt also. I agree. It's a beautiful design. It's huge. It's huge. It's kind of like a whiter gold. It's not really like a yellow gold. It's kind of like a white gold. So I kind of like that. So it's a good belt. Great belt. I'd rank it it's in the top 4.
Yeah?
It's in the top 4.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I love the AEW title as well.
Winged Eagle.
Oh, the Winged Eagle's way up there for
Winged
me.
Eagle's up there. It's our belt.
Oh, man, I want the replica of that one.
It's our disc golf belt.
Yeah. We have the little toy belt.
We play disc golf.
And we have, me and a couple friends, Gator, of course, too. We have little friendly disc golf competitions, and if you win, you get the little Winged Eagle.
Get the strap, man. And if you lose, well, you got to get a number 1 contenders match and hope you can put it back together again next week. Get a shot at the title. Get a taste of the title.
You want a taste?
You want a taste of the title?
So Okada's wearing that beautiful world title, making his way down the entrance ramp with Gato behind him, who is the booker of New Japan.
That's Gato, not Gator.
Yeah, I'm going to start calling you Gato now. They make their way down, all the pomp and circumstance, and yeah, we get glimpses at the Bucks of Youth there at ringside with Kenny Omega.
And they are the Bucks of Youth.
Yeah, dude, they look so much different.
They look so much different.
7 years later, bro.
I was saying, like, Nick his hair isn't even receding yet. All of his hair is in place. He's not balding buck yet. He still has all of his hair in place. I mean, they are true baby faces, like not a wrinkle on their face, either one of them. And Kenny still looks the same, just bigger, just a little bit bigger now. He just became a bigger boy. But the Bucks, man, identical, just a little bit older. So
yeah.
I guess staying in New Japan might have benefited Kenny a little more with that diet over there. He might have been eating that diet and not aged. That's what I was going to say, too. What's up with Okada, man?
What about him?
Because Okada, he looks identical then to now.
Oh, man. Well, he's got them badass jeans, dude. I don't know.
Jeans, dude. He's doing that. He's reverse dog year ages.
Yes.
Dogs are 7 to 1. Okada's 1 to 7.
I'm sorry. Bitches.
And what did we say about that when we first saw Okada come out there and start trying to cut promos?
Yeah, we were saying he should say bitch, of course, and he ends up doing it. That was awesome.
Just to close it out, man. Just to add emphasis to the end. It's an exclamation point at the end of your sentence, even if it's short.
Big pop.
Yeah, just say bitches and you'll get a pop. And what did he do? He calls the crowd bitches. He calls the acclaimed bitches. I love it though, dude. I love Okada. I'm so happy that all these New Japan guys have come over. You know, we got Jay Waito, we got Will coming over. You know, we got Okada. We got so many greats coming over right now. Not to mention Shibata.
Yeah.
When are we going to see Shibata and Okada?
Oh, I'm sure they definitely have wrestled in the past, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure, but not in
But the
AEW.
continuation of their rivalry.
To be continued in AEW.
So that was about 8 minutes of entrances rather. And we get moving along in this match. It begins and we are off to the races into one of the greatest wrestling matches of all time, according to a lot of fans.
It's an Iron Man match.
Dude, essentially, it ends up being like close to 50 minutes of a match.
It's an Iron Man match.
Yeah.
That's what it was. But in Iron Man matches, are there multiple pinfalls?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so this one was just one pinfall, but they went the allotted time of an Iron Man match, pretty much.
Just about.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought it was crazy that they actually worked that long, man. They looked so gassed by the end of the match.
Oh, man, dude.
They looked so tired. They looked tired halfway through the match.
I can't wait for you to see the rest of this series, dude. You're going to fucking trip out.
I can't wait. I can't wait. All I remember about this match is there's just huge spot after huge spot, and I was loving it.
They beat the living fuck out of each other.
Yes, there were some stiff shots in this match. I mean, they traded back and forth. That gets us into, I think, the first spot of the match that actually really meant something to me. You know, we got off to it, and they were trading blows back and forth here and there. We go outside, and Okada, he takes Kenny, and he puts his feet up onto the guardrail just like Orton does, and he basically hits the
hanging DDT off the guardrail.
DDT off the guardrail, but he spikes his head onto that thin mat.
Fucking brutal, mate.
And that mat it's about as thick as this notebook right here.
You think so?
It's about as thick as this notebook right here.
God.
You can feel everything, man. He drops Kenny right on top of his head, spikes him. And it was a great sell by Kenny. Obviously, Kenny didn't get hurt. It was a great sell.
Well,
but
compounding damage, sir.
Wow, it was the first major spot. It definitely put him in the red. He's put his meter in the red, and he had to fight back from there and try and get his health meter back again.
Yes, this was Okada pretty much was in control of the match all up until this point. This is probably a few minutes in. But, yeah, Kenny was taking the ass beaten first. And, you know, I can't recall Kenny wearing elbow pads like in AEW because I don't think any of the figures come with him.
No, I don't think he wears elbow pads.
So he was wearing elbow pads in this match, and I was like, damn, I don't remember Kenny in elbow pads, but I guess he did. He probably did a lot, and then I just really didn't ever really pay attention.
Might have just pre-planned for all the spots.
Yeah.
Protect your elbows.
Yeah, dude, he was flying all over the fucking place.
Yeah, he was flying all over. He was HBK.
Oh, dude. So not too much longer after that hanging DDT, Okada tosses Omega over the guardrail, right? And he goes all the way across and does his patented running crossbody over the guardrail.
The running
Did you catch that?
crossbody, yes,
Yeah, dude.
yes, over.
Have you ever seen him do that?
I've never seen him do that before, no.
Dude.
But it was crazy watching a 6'2" dude just get a running start and sail over there and just deliver a perfect crossbody.
Oh, it's a thing of beauty, isn't it?
It just made a cross as he connected with Kenny. It was a straight cross.
Dude.
I mean, it was just a thing of beauty right there.
Soared right over that guardrail like nothing.
He fucking soared, man.
Soared way over that rail.
That was a great spot right there, man. I loved it. I also loved that after that spot, he continues to kick Kenny's ass, throws him back into the ring, and he pays a little homage, if you will, to an Eddie Guerrero.
Who did? Okada?
Okada did.
What happened?
He comes back in and he hits the what's it called? Where he springboards back in and he springs back in, roll.
God dang, dude. Oh, yes. It's like it's not a senton.
It's not a
but
senton.
He's flipping over the rope.
Yes.
Y'all know now.
Propelling
Yeah,
himself over the
about.
rope and doing a front roll onto your opponent.
It's like I don't even know, like a luchador style senton.
We need to call Hook.
Slinging flip over the ropes. Y'all know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That was a patented Eddie move.
That was the Eddie move
dude.
right there. And I noticed that one immediately, and he delivered it. It was pretty.
Yeah, it was pretty.
It was so pretty.
It was pretty.
It was pretty. It didn't make me cry. Definitely didn't cry.
What'd you do, Cody Rhodes? Sorry,
You
excuse me.
cried after the most important night of your life, Cody Rhodes.
Dude, so right, they get back in the ring, and then Kenny finally starts getting his offense going.
Yeah.
He did this fast little combo where he, dude, I love where I had never really saw running the ropes like this until I started watching New Japan, like during that time. But when they do like the switch arounds, did you see when Kenny did that? Like changes directions mid-run?
Yeah. Yeah, is
So-
that when you talking about when he does that, like, that waist lock
Yeah,
spin?
like he spins off his waist.
Spins
and
off the waist,
It's like
yeah.
a misdirection kind of
Yes.
deal. Dude, okay, so that little combo section was so cool, and it ended in the Kotaru Crusher.
Crusher.
Or Crasher. I don't know. They never fucking announce it anymore in
Yeah,
AEW.
nobody says it. They have not said it at all
Dude,
in
it's been
AEW.
years. No. I swear to God, I remember Excalibur
Excalibur
saying it like in 2019, 20, and 21, and then it just stopped.
Oh.
And then, dude, which we also, another one not too far along later, Kenny hits the Dr. Wily bomb, which is like the, they call it a sit-out power bomb. But like, it's the Dr. Wily bomb when Kenny does it, you know? So it's,
Right.
I don't know why, maybe they can't say certain terms on TV, or
Doesn't Willow Nightingale use a Wily bomb?
they call it the Doctor bomb.
Ah.
Yeah. So,
Daylight
anyway,
savings time.
yeah. So he hits the Qatar Crusher, which is just like a super cool face crusher of sorts. And yeah, Kenny gets his offense going, which eventually leads us to the rise of the Terminator.
Terminator time.
And thank God, dude. Sometimes, more often than not in AEW, Kenny, when he's waiting for the fucking crowd to do that, he has to like get them going
Right.
with blasting it in the ring himself with his hands.
Yes.
Nick Jackson, I think, does it for him, and it saves like that whole like
Him having to
him having to look stupid, like clapping his hands.
him having to go through the sequence looking like he's asking for
Right,
it.
right. So I really like that Nick had his back there and got that clap going, because for some fucking reason, AEW crowds can't do it automatically. No, I will say it, more often than not, they don't.
Some of them do.
It's happened. Let's just be real.
Like
but you know, they should be happening every time without him having to fucking clap his hands. Like, come on.
Correct.
What are we doing here? But
So Kenny,
goddamn, yeah, he hits it.
So Kenny hits it, swanton, basically.
Fucking beautiful swanton
Over
over
the
the
top
ropes.
rope.
So graceful.
Just looks like a damn bird in the sky, like an eagle.
Soaring.
Just soaring. Soaring, man. Soaring. Now, after this is what really got me, this next spot. Kenny, he goes ahead and goes to the top rope, and he hits old Okada with some raindrops, doesn't he?
Dude, are you talking about the missile drop
The
kick?
missile drop kicks to the
Yes.
back of the head.
Have you not seen Kenny do that?
No.
He's definitely pulled it off
That
a
hard?
bunch. Yeah, in AEW.
Really?
You just need to.
Well, it's been a long
It's
time.
been a long fucking time.
It's been a long time since I've even seen Kenny in the ring. I haven't seen his moveset.
No, man.
His
For
moveset's
real,
been
though.
on the shelf for so long that everything's just kind of on the back burner right now with Kenny, you know. Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
That's how it works in the wrestling business.
Yeah, dude, we consume so much shit. Like,
Yeah.
I just forget so much stuff.
Yeah, I forget.
You know?
Something I learned yesterday, I've already forgotten today in the wrestling business. Everything
Yeah.
changes so quickly.
Dude, so fast.
Yep. So after all this, basically, he gets kicked in the back of the head, Okada does.
God, it's so fucking hard.
Kenny goes to set him up for a pile driver. Okada's like, nope, not going to happen. Blocks it. Goes for it again. Nope, not going to block it. So they go ahead and start trading some shots. Okada hits a suplex versus momentum right now. But Okada's eyes still look glazed, man. Like he looks, I don't know if that shot actually hurt him or not, but to me it looked like it did. What do you think?
It looked like it rocked him pretty well. Either that or he sells his ass off, which is.
I couldn't figure it out.
He tricked me.
He tricked me. I try not to buy in too much because AEW always tricks me.
He tricked me.
They're constantly
Gator
tricking
will
me.
often say that. We'll be watching. And, you know, sometimes they're selling so damn well, and they're like, oh my god, they fucking broke his leg.
He tore his hamstring. And I'm sitting here going, oh my god, it looked like
He
it was
tricked
real.
me.
He's hurt. Oh my god, what are we gonna do? And then 5 minutes later, he's in there hitting the finish, and I'm like, you sons of bitches tricked me again.
Dude, like the other day, Buddy Matthews. I don't know if that was real or not.
yeah,
Like he fucking goes down in that match, the 3-on-3 against Bullet Club Gold.
Bullet.
The gang bang.
Easy, Renee.
Give me. Did I say it again?
said the gang bang. Easy, Renee.
What are they? The bang bang
The
gang.
bang bang gang, not the gang bang. That's a Renee Moxley thing.
Renee Paquette. She's got that embedded in my head forever. You know, I can't. What am I supposed to do? Anyway, yeah.
Forever tattooed in the minds of wrestling fans. Thanks, Renee.
I was thinking, dude, how crazy it is that this shit was 7 years ago, this match already. 7.5 years ago.
7.5 years ago.
What the fuck, dude?
I
What
know.
were you watching during this time,
Nothing.
wrestling-wise?
Nothing.
You weren't on NXT at this point?
Mm-mm.
Really?
No.
When did you start again? Watching up again?
Gosh, let's see. I want to say probably 18. I think this was probably a year. I probably started up a year later. Started watching NXT. That got me back in. Then AEW came around. I was AEW NXT. Then NXT died. Excuse me there. NXT died. And from there, it's just been AEW all day long from there.
Yeah.
And now I'm giving WWE a shot. I'm trying. I really am.
He tried.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Give me something, y'all.
You know,
Trips,
the
give me
PLEs are cool. I like tuning into those more left. Oh, you know what fucking kills me about WWE?
What's that?
The onslaught of ads all the time, dude. Fucking Peacock riddled with ads, and then the TV show riddled with fucking ads all goddamn day.
My favorite ad is, hey, we'll be right back. Don't come back.
Yeah, so we watch it on the USA app, and they have sections where it'll just be this fucking purgatory music, and it's like...
Oh my god.
Fucking
hell.
annoying, dude. It is just hell. Hell in a cell.
Except you're at home.
Yeah, so.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. So 7 years ago, this was right in the midst of when I was getting back into wrestling. Just about halfway through 2016, I was, hearing things about the Bullet Club, Kenny Omega, Young Bucks. I used to work at fucking Macy's at the Sunglass Hut there, and my buddy who worked in the handbags, he started telling me about New Japan and shit, and I was just like, all right, cool. And then the Broken Universe was happening, so I was like, dude, Matt Hardy, when he first came out as the Broken Matt character, like, just fucking, I understood exactly what he was going for,
Right.
much like others do, so it's that him, Kenny Omega, and like kind of dabbling into New Japan at this point, started getting my feet wet into wrestling again.
Nice.
So this is a very sentimental time to me, and I didn't end up seeing this match live. I hadn't started tuning into New Japan live until like that summer of 2017, probably, I'd say.
Summer of 2017 when I tuned into New
Yeah,
Japan
saw my first
Wrestling.
G1 climax and shit. Dude, so let's get back into the match here. Kenny Omega hits the most bizarre springboard moonsault to the outside of the ring. He had tossed Okada over the guardrail, so Okada's now like next to all of the little announce tables, and they're pushing everybody back.
And the Bucks are bringing the guardrails in for Kenny.
So clearing more space for Kenny.
Clear space.
Kenny starts, winding up, and he fucking launches up to the top turnbuckle, like twists, turns around, and does, oh my God, such a fucking pretty ass springboard moonsault. Kind of misses Okada, but that's okay. Who gives a shit? It looked cool as hell too.
Served its purpose.
He still hit him.
It was a fucking awesome visual.
Oh my God, dude! What'd you think of that?
I said, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's literally what I said.
Yeah.
And I said, that was perfect. Like, there was no room for error within that move. And Kenny just went up there and executed it like he was a damn artist.
Fucking gymnast and shit.
He just is a gymnast. Get in there all deep black.
All nice and deep black.
And all nice and deep black. That's what Kenny did. But no, it was perfect, man, because... And I also commend the Bucks. Like I said, clearing that space for him, because if those rails were where they were,
forget about it.
Forget about it. He might have hit the back of his head there, and that would have been the end. There would have been no Kenny Okada 2.
No Kenny Okada
would've
2,
been it
no
right
Kenny
here.
Okada 3, no Kenny Okada 4.
But then right now, we got a
Oh.
20 right now. We got a 20 count.
Got a 20 count rolling?
What's up with that?
1, 2,
Why they do
3,
What?
4,
That's too fast.
5,
Slow down.
6,
Read.
7,
Give me a break.
8.
I'm at 5. It's 5 right now. What's going
So
on?
they do a
Rev?
20 count in New Japan, and
Yeah.
that's just what they do. So they milk it out a little bit
And the Red
when they need
Shoes?
to. Yeah. Oh, dude, Red
What's up
Shoes.
with Red
Uno.
Shoes?
He's our official. He's the senior official of New Japan Pro Wrestling. He is so cool. Has a lot of personality. Once you start watching him more. In fact, now that we've been like paying attention to the refs more and stuff, I really like how Red Shoes Uno just gets the fuck out of the way.
So all
He
the
goes straight to his
referees-
corner and gets out of the shot. He's out of like almost all the camera shots. From what I could tell, I mean, I've
Yeah, you
know what I'm
rarely
saying?
see
Like,
the ref over there.
that's like the old saying is like if you're not seeing the ref, then they're doing a goddamn good job, right? Like I can't remember who I heard that from on a podcast a long time ago. We got the 20 count rolling. I can't remember if Kenny goes back in to stop the count, but either way, the mini table is out chilling because Okada brought it out earlier on in the match. And was this the first time you've seen these mini tables, Gator?
Yeah, these little, what are they?
The
2
New
foot
Japan
by 12
tables.
foot, 2x12s,
Maybe like 2 by
2 by
8,
8,
7.
2 by 8, 2 by 10, something like
They're
that.
small.
They're small, man.
They're small little
Yeah,
little fuckers.
the Big Show. It looks like something like Big Show like sunbathes on. Maybe he needs 2 of them to sunbathe on those bitches. Like the Big Show would
He
need
needs
2
like-
of those
he
fucking
needs like
tables.
5 of them,
No, I'm
bro.
talking about lengthwise.
Oh,
If you just
I see
went
what you're
lengthwise
saying,
with the
I see
Big
what
Show,
you're
you need like 20 fucking feet out of those damn things because they're too small. Those fucking things are tiny. But yeah, they look like baby tables to me. I found it very interesting. I liked it.
I love them, dude.
I like it.
They're like the perfect color of orange. Anyway, so
Easier to break through.
Well, no, I don't think they are.
You don't think they
easier.
are?
No, because they have those thick fucking rims around the edges that I've seen quite a bit. Like, really take a lot of force to break.
Force.
A lot of
You
force.
gotta force that shit, man.
So Kenny grabs the little mini table, sets it on Okada, and then delivers a double stomp off the apron
Oh,
and
my
fucking
God.
nails Okada
That was
so hard, dude.
Oh my god, that looked like it hurt.
Dingo coup de grace Tyson.
He does it again, doesn't he?
Dingo coup de grace Jones.
Coup de grace Jones.
But I digress.
God, Finn Balor was sitting there going, "That's me move right there. What is Kenny doing with me move?"
I don't think Kenny hit it twice though.
No, he just hit it once.
Yeah, he hit
just
him once,
Yeah,
and
it was
then-
once. He went straight through it too.
That shit looked brutal too, Mike.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't slip and break his foot though, because it was a dangerous spot. It could have been dangerous, but there wasn't enough sweat.
So yeah, we that was a fucking nasty ass part of the match too. So they end up back in the ring, of course, and this is where the Dr. Wily bomb occurs. Right before it though, Kenny gives Okada a power bomb, where he like stacks him for the pin, and of course Okada kicks out. But then we get the Dr. Wily bomb. Sick. I love that move. One of my other favorite Kenny Omega moves. But not as my favorite move, which we didn't get to see in this one,
What's
is the
that?
Kreutz Wrath, which is the electric chair German suplex.
Oh, you're right.
Shout
You
out to
didn't.
my figs and cards page at Kreutz.wrath on Instagram.
Throw it up like that.
Tribute to that move. So we didn't see that one. But then after we get that Dr. Wily bomb, Okada starts getting back in the mix and hits the first drop kick that we see.
Talking about-
What
you talk-
do you call that one, Gator?
You talking about raindrops?
Oh, yes, we do see our first raindrop.
Okada's
of the
hitting
match.
raindrops 38, 40 minutes in. It took us that long to get some raindrops. And that brings us to the next conversation here. Why don't they call it raindrops, bruv?
Dude, my whole argument is that, I mean, I love the term for his drop kick because it's fucking dope. But like raindrops aren't dangerous at all,
This is
you know.
this
so,
is true, but the name
like a
just-
real raindrop, rather.
Doesn't it just sound magnificent?
It sounds perfect.
Raindrops.
Okada hits the raindrop on Omega. Oh my God, Excalibur!
Then he hits the Rainmaker.
Raindrop followed by the rainmaker. Yeah, dude, it'll be great.
I mean, it would be great. It's right there. They could make
Yeah.
a T-shirt. You know, you got the little raindrops right there. Him on the back throwing the drop kick down. Sell the T-shirt. It prints itself. You guys want to make money or not? Hey, I'm a free
You
agent
know?
right now. If you guys want to sign me, I got great ideas for catchphrases, move names, T-shirts, merchandising. Call me, guys.
Give us a call, AEW.
We're ready. We're ready to take on the responsibility right now.
So we get the first raindrop. Okada, just such a graceful drop kick. If you know, you know. If not, look up. I'm sure there's like a whole reel of his shit, of his awesome drop kicks. But then we move on to what I think is the most insane backdrop ever. Okada has, I think it's the same little table, right?
It's the same little table.
Because
yeah,
it
that
was
goes
just
set up.
cracked
Yeah.
from the kicks.
Yeah, it
He
was still
they
there.
set it back up. It's chilling on the outside, and then sure enough, Kenny comes at Okada. I think he Irish whipped Kenny to the ropes, though, right?
Yeah,
Like,
Irish whips him, and as
either
he comes
way,
back, he's
hauling
positioned
ass.
with his back at the ropes, and he proceeds to back body drop his ass right over through it, right?
Dude, right over the ropes. It looked like Kenny was 20 feet in the air, dude.
And his arms were flailing
Yeah.
while he was in the air twisting, and bam,
The
straight
mini
through.
table explodes perfectly, I might add, and it looks so nasty, dude. Go check it out if you haven't already. I mean, check this whole match out if you haven't already, quite frankly.
Go check out the footage.
Check out the footage.
Gotta go check out the footage of the match if you haven't seen it already.
Oh, dude. So then not too long after that, Okada hits his Rainmaker pose, and the camera pans out. Is that the first time you've seen that happen?
I think so. Has AEW even done that yet?
They did it maybe last year,
Last year,
but they haven't done it in his current run.
in his current heel form,
No, so I don't know if they think that's like too babyface.
probably too babyface.
You know, because I mean, he's already getting chanted big time now.
Yeah.
The crowd loves him.
they love him.
We
Bitches.
love him. I fucking love
I
Okada.
love the bitches. Where's the shirt, bitches?
But what about, why are there no heels and faces in AEW? Oh, I need to know who to root for. They need to tell me. Fucking, that's how y'all sound on the internet, dude. Tell me who to root for. Who fucking cares? Just, you like who you like as a wrestler these days. Who gives a shit?
Exactly.
Like, they can tell a good story with two heels. You can tell it with two faces. I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, it's possible.
Yeah, you know, you got those old school realists, or not realists, but you've got those old school guys, though, who believe in it's face versus heel in order to tell the best kind of story, and two faces can't work together. I think two heels can work together. I don't know about two faces really working together. But, you know, for the most part, like you said, I think everything can work as long as you make it work.
True that. So, yeah, we get the Rainmaker pose. I can't remember if he already hit the Rainmaker at this point.
No, I think there's been a lot of attempts at Rainmakers,
Yeah.
but no one's hit any finishers yet.
Right. So then we get the Avalanche Dragon Suplex from Kenny Omega to Okada.
Oh, my God.
Dude,
That
so-
you're talking about that Snapdragon one?
So I would classify Snapdragons as like on the canvas because
On
they're
the
like
canvas, 'cause it's
whipping.
snapping.
Yeah, they're
But
snapping.
you got
This
the
was just like
snappies.
an Avalanche
Just
Dragon.
an Avalanche
to me.
Dragon.
Yeah, Dragon.
God,
Stop
dude.
the Dragon.
All I
The
know is
highlights.
both men, both feet are standing on the top rope as this move is delivered. So that was legit top
Bro,
rope
yeah.
maneuver. They weren't
High
like-
risk.
Yeah, they weren't like one on the second rope, one on the top rope pushing off. They were both standing position on that top rope when that suplex was delivered. And when it gets delivered, he drops him once again. This is like the third time in the match where Kenny either kicks Okada in the back of the head or drops him right on top. And he spikes him right on top of his bulbous fucking head.
He comes in at a weird angle
He
on that
comes
head,
in at a weird
dude.
angle, yeah. And it looks like, I mean, I was kind of scared. It looked like his dick touched his chin for a minute there, and the top of his head hit the canvas. It looked like it hurt real bad.
Dude,
So that's the third time.
that was nasty too.
Makes me wonder if after the match Okada had a concussion. You know, maybe he just worked the
Man.
whole match with it.
That's tough to say. He looks to be in great health even now, but you know, he probably takes really good care of himself, I'd imagine. So
Yeah. And on top of that, wrestlers are just tough guys. You know, they
Yeah.
won't let you know that they're hurt, even if they are, for the most part. Well, unless you work for the WWE.
dubba.
Then you're just looking for a vacation all the time, unless you're CM Punk. And you're actually tearing something. Got to work them triceps, Punk.
So we get Kenny. So it's pretty much back and forth at this point. They're both trading blows and moves and shit. So we get the Aoi Shoto, which I do not know how to spell.
I spelled it Owieshodo. Aoi Shodo.
Yeah, which is another move that I don't think has ever been called for Kenny, but he's done it in so many matches in AEW. It's like they described it. I think Kevin Kelly described it as an inverted suplex neck breaker.
Yes, an inverted suplex neck breaker.
What was weird is that I had heard him. I'm almost fucking certain I've heard him call it the Aoi Shoto or Aoi Shoto in previous or like later matches. So I don't know what the hell is up with that move. Either which way, I think you'll know what it is if you're a Kenny fan. He like kind of scoops someone up in a weird, suplex position.
Yowie Wowie Shoto.
But it is a nice neck breaker.
Yeah.
And then we get finally, dude, the fucking V trigger.
The V-trig.
Heats it, and Kenny Omega finally hits his first V trigger of the match, so fast out of nowhere, and that just gets followed by a huge raindrop.
Huge raindrop.
Yeah.
V triggers into raindrops.
So that was really cool to see them go V trigger and then raindrop back to back. Dude, and then fucking Okada gets Kenny in that jumping. Oh, it was like a semi-jumping tombstone.
Semi-jumping tombstone.
Yeah, and then it was directly into, I think, the first Rainmaker.
Okay.
So this is when we kind of start getting to the last phase of the match.
Yeah,
of
I
sorts.
remember that when he hits it, and it looked pretty ugly too. I wonder if that was a little. Hey, stop hitting me in the head,
A little
beach.
stiffy?
Stop hitting me in the head, beach. I got your back now.
Chill, beach.
Chill, beach. Yeah, he hits him with that. Rainmaker, finally, 2 count. Okada's surprised. I was surprised too.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there watching this match. I know Okada's finisher. It's been a long match at this
Yeah.
point, I'm thinking it's been a long match. It's about over.
Probably
Rainmaker.
like, 38, 40 in at this point,
Yeah,
right?
I think
'Cause
we
I think
still-
now it's getting about to the last 10 minutes or so.
Yeah,
of the
around
match.
there. And I'm thinking to myself, it's go home, yoke.
Go home, yo.
It's time to go home, yoke.
goddamn, we gotta go home, yo.
Goddamn, yoke, I just shit my pants.
That's
Gotta go home.
reference to Stone Cold's story about shitting his pants with Yokozuna. Go check that clip out. We love you, Steve. Yoke, rest in peace.
Yeah, so now, like you said, we're getting back into the end of the match right here. Okada hit some missile raindrops. I loved that.
Dude, the missile raindrop that I dubbed during
missile,
when we
there
watched.
you go. How many different raindrops were there in this
How are
match?
you gonna get? You got the missile raindrop. You got a shotgun raindrop. You can do a
Springboard raindrop.
springboard raindrop.
Top.
Does that happen
missiles.
yet?
You could do you could do off the
It
apron.
doesn't.
Off the apron. There's another
So
one
many
right there.
raindrop
Apron
possibilities.
raindrops. There's raindrops all over the place.
Dude, what did you? At this point, this is kind of when the crowd starts heating up the most. I would say throughout the whole match, it's not necessarily quiet by any means at all. It's just like a constant low noise that's
Vibration.
just like you can feel everyone is so invested in the action. So
It's like
it's
controlled
like
energy.
right? And
Like,
it gets crazier and crazier, and it peaks like towards the end of this match. Like they get so loud, everyone's fucking on their feet. Well, maybe not everyone. I saw a lot of people on their feet. But what did you think of the crowd in general at the Tokyo Dome for Wrestle Kingdom of 11's main event?
thought they were very interesting because while they weren't rowdy, they weren't chanting anything that I could understand. They weren't chanting anything. I thought that they provided a great energy and a great atmosphere within the show because, like you said, they were constantly within the show. You never got dead silence from them. They participated when they needed to, and they heated up when they were supposed to.
Kenny!
So, exactly.
Kenny! That's my favorite thing about New Japan is hearing the Kenny, the women of New Japan
Chanting
pro wrestling
his name.
crowd saying, Kenny! I always try to do it at AEW shows.
Nobody knows.
No one ever fucking knows what
They
I'm
don't
doing.
understand. Just like probably our El Evermon chant that
We're
trying to
gonna
get over.
figure that out. Remember, y'all.
Evermon. La, 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 la.
Oh wait, no,
La, la,
it would have
la,
to be
la.
it would have to be AEW, AEW,
AEW phenomenon. La, 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 la,
Yep.
la, la, la. So get it done, guys.
This
Let's
is
go.
the AJ Styles chant from the France Backlash.
Vive la France.
AJ Styles versus, was it Cody? Was that their first match?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Dude, what a fucking crowd that was.
That crowd was sick, dude.
They set the standard for wrestling
They
crowds
sang
right
Randy
now.
Orton's song.
That was so badass.
Like Orton said, no one sings his song.
Nobody. They sang
Nobody.
every fucking word.
Every fucking word, dude. I had to learn the second verse recently because I felt like the French were better than me.
I hear voices in my head. They come to me. They understand. They talk to me.
What do they say to you, mate?
They talk to me.
Yeah?
You know, they say some funny things here and there.
They tell you things that you will do. They might tell you things you'll do to you.
They
talk to you.
tickle me mind.
Ah, they talk to you. Yes. Talk to you, talk to you.
So yeah, I thought the crowd was great.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, man. I mean, it wasn't like it wasn't a dead crowd. You know, it wasn't like sometimes, sometimes we'll watch an AEW show and we'll be sitting there going, fuck, this crowd's dead.
Yeah, dude, it's so
I hate
strange
this
sometimes,
crowd.
you know. And
Why do you buy a ticket and show up to not participate?
And then
It's like-
WWE
it's like-
crowds.
It's like that guy in the front row when Anthony Bowens looks at you and goes, everybody loves the Acclaimed, and he goes for the scissors, and you've got your back turned to him and you're not scissoring him. Why did you pay for that front row seat, man?
I have a theory though that's kind of somehow a work. That they might be crowd plants, not scissoring them, because it happened like multiple times.
It's
You pointed it
happened,
out
I've
like
seen
a few weeks ago.
I've seen it twice.
And then it happened the week after.
So it
And
happened 3 times?
Yeah, the woman who did it, the one after that you noticed, she like looked like she was obviously not scissoring them. You know, she kind of like looked at it and like rolled her eyes a little bit. So I don't know if my whole idea was like, oh, the Young Bucks are planting a fan right there that is not going to scissor them.
The Bucks are cutting off the mics and they're planting fans.
Yeah, I don't know, but
Just
other than that, or those fans are just completely disinterested. We will never know.
It's one or the other, but if you're out there listening and you are that disinterested fan, don't be that guy, man. Just scissor Bowens.
Yeah, leave us a comment if that was you, and let us know how you feel about our EVPs, the Young Bucks, Nicholas and Matthew.
Yeah, and even then, if you're going to buy a front row seat, would you participate or not? Let me know.
So Omega, towards the end of this match, hits a raindrop of his own, and it went right into a ripcord V-trigger.
Man.
But I think it's all hazy now.
Then he goes for the Benoit. He hits the Benoit pose.
What?
Hits Benoit pose.
Kenny?
I got Benoit right here.
Which Benoit pose?
Benoit.
He did the.
He said it's over.
The thumb across the
Yeah,
neck.
he says it's over.
See,
He
I
goes
missed
for the
that.
one
Okay.
wing.
Oh, okay,
He says
nice.
it's done. He's fucking done. Puts him up for the one wing. Gets reversed into a spinning tombstone.
Bro, the spinning jumping tombstone.
Yup. Then he goes for a fucking rainmaker.
The fourth
Boom.
final rainmaker of the match.
Kill shot.
Kill shot.
That's it. Boom. I said he's dead.
Kenny was indeed dead.
He's not getting up from that.
1, 2, 3. Red Shoes Uno seals the deal on this classic IWGP Heavyweight Championship match. I mean, dude, general thoughts. What did you think of this?
I thought this match was fucking bonkers. That's
Really?
what I thought. This match was action-packed, star-studded. There was never a moment that you could look down in this match and not think that you weren't going to miss something special. You had to keep your eyes glued to that television set in order to make sure you didn't miss a damn thing on this match, and that's exactly what I did.
Yep.
Every spot meant something. Everything was performed perfectly. I didn't find a botch at all. Oh, you don't like that word. Nobody
No
fucked
mistakes?
up. No mistakes. There were no mistakes.
And even if there were, I wouldn't give a fuck.
I
quite
wouldn't give a
frankly.
fuck either, but I would call it if it was.
Right,
And
yeah,
there
yeah.
wasn't, so I have nothing to say. The match was perfect, man. It was poetry in motion, as they say.
Yeah, dude, this is definitely an all-time classic, without a doubt. Like I said, to reiterate, I can't wait to finish out their series with you here on Suplex Studies. This is going to be really fun to get through and revisit again.
I'm gonna need an ice pack by the time we're done with this series. Fuck.
Gonna
they bring
feel like
them
you
ice
took a
packs.
Rainmaker?
Yeah, man. They bring the ice packs out at the end and give them to the competitors. I love that. We don't see that shit in IAW. We don't see that shit in the WWE. Only in New Japan.
Oh, you're talking about
The ice packs,
yeah.
man.
Did they bring Kenny the ice pack?
They brought Kenny
You
an
saw
ice
that?
pack, man. There was ice packing him. I loved it.
Bro, they always do that in New Japan.
They ice pack him up. Oh, yeah, my head hurts. Definitely. No, you know what? Put it right here in my neck. It's my neck. It's my neck.
They bring in the little blue ice packs.
Yeah, the little blue ice packs. The Bucks come in and they're there with Kenny consoling him. Hey, you did a great job. I'm trying to help him out and get up. And then Gators over there on the other side helping up Okada, saying you did a great job. Is it Gator or Gato?
Gato.
Gato.
Yeah.
Gator. That's basically gator in Japanese, for anybody who don't know.
All right.
It's
that
gator in
works for me.
Japanese. So I'm going to go ahead and be Gato now.
So yeah, we get the victory celebration for Kazuchika Okada, and what'd you think? The little royal music comes on,
Belt
right?
ceremony.
The ceremony
They go
happens.
from Okada's music, which
Yeah.
I'm in. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. This royal grand music starts,
I was like-
for his championship ceremony.
It felt like King of the Ring for a minute,
Yeah.
but I understand.
Yeah, I think they only do that at Wrestle Kingdom. I could be wrong.
Okay. If you guys
Y'all
know,
let us know. Yeah.
Just
Just comment on whatever the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
we're on.
that's gonna be one of our things. Let us know.
Let us know. Yeah. They'll tell us. The IWC always has something to say, do they not?
Oh, they sure do. I'm sure they'll let us know a little something about our first three here.
Yeah. Well,
But it's okay. Not every comment could be a winner.
dude. So also, typically in New Japan, I don't know what was going on at this point. Not Kevin Kelly, but the other announcer with him. I think it's Scott something. I'm not really sure. He knows Japanese, so he'll translate the promos.
Yeah.
And he wasn't necessarily doing that. He mentioned maybe two things that was said in general in the post-match promo there from Okada, but no, not in full. I think even Gato was talking too, but
Yeah, Gato spoke a lot, and I got nothing out of it.
yeah, I just want to learn Japanese so bad. That'd be so cool, and I
Yeah,
could
you-
just watch anime without reading subtitles.
Without reading the subtitles.
Fuck,
Just,
wouldn't that be nice?
I mean, yeah, it would be. That'd be pretty tough, though, man. I'm American. I don't know if I can learn Japanese.
Yeah, that would be tough as fuck.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of a mind.
I don't know. I probably can't do it, but
I drink tap water. Okay, it's not happening.
So drinking tap water equals you can't learn a new language, huh?
Well, I haven't so far, and I drink tap water, so
Drip, drip from the tap, don't slip.
raindrops is what you need to drink.
Yeah, fuck fluoride. That about wraps up Okada Omega 1 from Wrestle Kingdom. What a great match that was. Indeed, sir.
Been there, done that. Great match. Ready to see the next two in the trilogy.
Quadrilogy.
Quadrilogy. What?
We got 3 more.
Three? There was 4 of these?
Yeah, buddy.
All in New Japan?
Yeah, dude.
So we haven't even gotten one in AEWs yet.
No, eventually.
Wow, that's going to be...
Stupid fucking gnats, bro.
We got gnats in this house.
Oh my god, that thing is just
He's
coming
just-
right at your
he's-
face.
He's coming right at my eyeballs right now. He's coming for me. He's like a fucking tractor beam.
Tractor beam. Tractor beam.
Suck me right in, just like Okada and Omega. So, what are we going to be doing here today, bruv?
So we just had quite the weekend of wrestling.
Ooh, we.
So there was SmackDown Friday night from the Garden. I didn't get to watch the whole episode, but I did just see the main highlights. Paul Heyman getting his ass beat.
Was that the power bomb from hell?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the power bomb. Good.
So we had that. Then there was some Rampage, Collision. And then, of course, we had Forbidden Door Sunday night, June 30th, 2024. AEW was at the UBS Arena in Long Island. It was pretty awesome crowd, pretty packed crowd. I don't think it hit the capacity at any rate. I don't think. Someone said, I was reading on Twitter that it's like a 19,000 capacity there, and they only did like 11,000 or something, 10,
That's not bad.
10, 11,000.
That's not bad.
19,000 is probably for in the round concerts. And then I read on Wiki that the UBS Arena seats about 17,000 for hockey. So, yeah. I mean, they still look good.
Yeah.
Crowd looked good.
I mean, I guess
Sounded great.
Considering Raws get, 13 on average?
I mean,
We got
what type
11.
of average is that? Where are you getting those numbers?
I'm just looking every time I see... They sell the house out.
They're doing
more
they're
often
doing
than
well,
not.
yeah.
Yeah, they sell it out more often than not. They almost go to capacity, almost every Raw. Raw. Every Raw, man.
But yeah, it was. We didn't get to predict a lot of the pre-show stuff.
No, we didn't.
A lot of that was not announced by the time we recorded those predictions.
Prediction.
So we didn't get to talk about the House of Black match, which was a 4-way tag match, Private Party, House of Black, rather. Also, Ishii Tomohiro with Kyle O'Reilly. And we also had Roddy Strong with Gabe Kidd. And that rounded out that 4-way tag match. Yeah, it seemed like it was just thrown together for sure.
Yeah, and I kind of feel this is just something, like I said earlier, Malachi was in a main event with Copeland for that TNT title. Copeland gets hurt. Well, now we have to call an audible. There's nothing for Malachi at this particular moment in time. So, unfortunately, he's on the pre-card for this Forbidden Door.
Yeah, we were saying how we really thought Malachi would have probably faced Edge again at Forbidden Door had Edge not broken his leg. So
Who's Edge?
Adam Copeland.
There you go.
Copenator.
Cope. Yeah, I think they were going to have some kind of like a trilogy, if you will, maybe something like that. Maybe they come back and, Edge. I was about to say it now, too.
It's fine, dude. Everyone knows what we're talking about.
Edge, Copeland, I think he was probably going to end up stacking another win against him, leading up to a payoff, and where Malachi would probably get that title off of him. But given what happened, Edge basically just falling down off that cage and breaking his leg. So it looks like Malachi is back to square one on the pecking board.
Sure does, man. Unfortunately so, but hopefully they get them back in the mix on some good shit soon. I'd really like to see the continuation of House of Black versus the Patriarchy. So, but also the Bang Bang Gang is now in the crosshairs of the Patriarchy, or vice versa, really.
Of course they are. They're the champs.
Right.
They're the champs.
So, okay, moving on. During the pre-show, we also had Mariah May and Saraya.
Mariah and Saraya.
And that was a nice little contest. Mariah May picks it up with a little roll-up.
Wasn't that a Owen qualifier match?
It was, yeah.
Yeah,
No, that
so
was,
winner moved on to the next bracket
it's
here.
a quarterfinal.
Quarterfinal.
So they get I'm pretty sure the next match is already made with that bracket.
Yeah, it's already made. We'll have to go to the
Yeah,
judges' scorecards to see that.
I didn't fucking pay attention to that.
Yeah, but as of right now, Mariah moves on in the Owen Cup. She hits Saraya with a little roll-up out of nowhere.
Might be
Gets her 1, 2,
Statlander.
3.
Is that Stat? That's facing Mariah next. I think it was Statlander and Nyla. I could be wrong on that
Yeah,
bracket
it might
side.
be, because I could have
Either
sworn
way.
it was setting up to go face-face on this one, remember?
We'll find out later
That's,
today.
That's what kind of got me, was face-face.
Mm-hmm.
We don't usually, well, I guess I can't say that. We do that. Nothing matters over here.
Who's we?
A-dubs.
Oh, so you're identifying with them still?
I always identify with A-dubs.
I got to make it clear to the audience that I'm not aligned with the fucking brand. I'm not going to refer to AEW like that.
I just identify with AEW
All right,
more than
so
I identify with the
there you go.
WWW.
Audience, when Gator says we, he's strictly talking about himself.
It was
That's how he talks about AEW. I don't know.
It was we.
So, yep, Mariah May picks that up, moves on into the Owen. After this, we get LIJ versus Death Triangle with Mystico.
Mystico.
And we had Suji representing LIJ along with Takashi and Titan, right?
Yes, it was
Titan.
Grand Titans.
Yeah, so that was a little fast match. They were all over the place. Takashi was kind of stealing the show in his own right, really making some funny faces to the camera and bringing that cool energy he always has about him. You're not really familiar with Takashi, right?
Absolutely not.
He's a super junior, he's a junior heavyweight in New Japan Pro Wrestling, but he's won like the Battle of Super Juniors is what I was going to say. I'm pretty sure he has. And multiple time junior heavyweight champion.
Junior heavyweight.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
like it looks like a mini version of the old IWGP heavyweight title
So
that
he's
was taken out
So
recently.
he's a little Billy
last couple
Badass in
years.
his own right.
Yeah. He's definitely has some.
I mean, they
Some
put
allure
on
to
a
him.
great show. It was fast. A lot of course, big old lucha moves. I loved it. There wasn't anything that I really took away from it because I kind of just looked at this from the outside looking in. I said, hey, Titan's here to take the pin.
Yeah.
And sure enough, it was Titan. He took it. Mystico tapped him out for the win on this one. So Mystico, CMLL.
Yeah, we also had Abrahantes with Robin face paint.
Holy shit.
Because Penta was in his Joker gear, his
Penta
updated
was in
Joker
his,
gear.
yeah, he was in his Joker gear. So Abrahantes just had to go into the DC universe, and he just had to try and be Chris O'Donnell, looking like Robin from Batman and Robin.
It doesn't
It
even
was
make
just-
sense.
It was awful, man. He's cringeworthy. He's cringe. He comes out there looking like a fucking Pokemon trainer half the damn time, throwing up his little fucking hands and his mannerisms.
Which luchador is he releasing from a Pokemon? A Pokeball, rather?
Yeah, exactly. He releases Penta, fight, Penta. You know, I summon Penta. It's just, Abrahantes is just over the top. But you know what?
He's the Luchamon trainer.
He's the lucha jabroni. As much as I love him, man, as much as I hate him, I should say I love him. Because he's also a toy collector as well. You know, he likes Transformers, which I'm not into, but respect to everyone.
He seems like a cool guy, for sure. I also had remarked here that Tsuji looks like a Japanese Roman Reigns. They have those big-ass teeth, you know. I know Roman has the veneers, right? But I don't know if Tsuji has... I don't think so. He just has big-ass teeth.
Just got them big old teeth and them bitty little eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But, yep, that kind of wrapped up the pre-show there. So moving on, we had MJF and Echiseto opening up the card, the main card, that is. Echiseto had a cool-ass entrance riddled with pyro. He didn't have his pyro in his hand still, but I really like that.
You think that's a liability thing? You think Tony's just like, nah, bro, I don't want you to fucking catch on fire on live television?
Hey, there's something to that. Yeah, maybe so.
It's not a good look, you know? You know, if you catch on fire and we have to put you out with some fire extinguishers, it's going to make us look like real assholes.
We don't need the alchemist fucking up on his interest.
Yeah, we don't need that shit happening. You can have all the fire just like Kane, just don't fucking hold it.
Yeah.
So
Echiseto was cool. What a
Echiseto's-
cool look.
He's badass.
He's a bad
man.
motherfucker.
He's a BMF.
So yeah, MJF comes out in his Long Islander, or what is it? The Islanders gear?
Yeah, the New York Islanders.
The Long Island Islanders?
New York. Long Island, New York. Long Island, New York.
Either way, he had some cool new gear on. What'd you think of this one?
I thought it was a really, it was a good match. Echiseto is, like I said, he's a badass. I love his moveset. For a big man, he can fly. He can do some crazy things for being that size. Kind of reminds me of like a young Joe, you know, when Joe was able to do all that stuff. Not that he can't do it today, but it might take a little more effort nowadays considering the weight gain. But no, I love Echiseto. MJF, solid as always, technically sound, plays the crowd, you know, hits his little, his eye poke all the time.
Yep, we got the eye poke. We got
the eye poke.
a kick to the midsection
Yeah.
right before the eye poke.
Nut shot. I think the thing that I enjoyed the most about this was seeing him go Panama Sunrise.
Yeah, that was at the end of the match, was it not?
Yeah, he went Panama Sunrise into his finish, the Brainbuster. He's doing a Brainbuster now, right?
Yes, it was Panama Sunrise into his new Brainbuster finish.
So I kind of thought that might have just been a little bit of a slap in the face to Mr. old Adam Cole. And considering old DMD just came back, I mean, is it out of the realm of possibility that Adam might be good to go and we might be able to reignite this MJF Adam Cole baby feud?
Man, it'd be interesting to see. He kind of just came and went recently. It was kind of odd, you know, because MJF came back, beat Copeland's ass. Not Copeland, Adam. Jesus, I'm getting these Adams mixed up.
There's too many Adams.
I almost called him Adam Pierce right
You
now.
didn't
What
call
the
him
fuck is
Adam,
his name?
Did you call him Adam Page?
It was not.
It wasn't Adam Page. No. There's
Jesus, what is his name, bro?
Who are you trying to look? Who are you going for?
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole, baby.
It's Adam Cole?
It's Adam Cole, baby.
God damn it. Name is weird now in my head. Adam Cole. Okay.
Adam Cole. It's because he's been gone for so long.
So he got fucking wrecked by MJF and then he just split again. Like, what the fuck?
Well,
That was like a month ago already now.
I want to
Maybe
say
more.
maybe the plan was to reignite it at that particular moment in time. Maybe Adam went to the doctor and the doc said, hey, you might need another month or two before you can do anything audible. Throw him in there with Roosh. Throw him in there with Echi. And then you have him do something like this, so, you know, an homage to Adam Cole, to where it's almost like a, you know, slap you in the face, a dick slap.
Yeah.
You know, better words, it's dick slap. He just dick slapped him with his own move and said, hey, I'm coming for you now. So, like I said, Britt Baker just came back. Maybe this Wednesday on Dynamite, we get the return of Adam Cole as well.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe not. It might not
But
be time.
Yeah, fucking Cole disappeared. Wardlow's gone. What the hell's going on?
Man, what happened to Wardlow again?
I don't know, man.
Heat him up, cool him down. Heat him up, cool him down.
It's just the norm with him in AEW at this point.
You think he's
I
leaving?
don't know. Fuck. There's a good chance. I wouldn't like to see him anywhere else, really, but well, he'd fucking tear it up in New Japan, really. Now I'm thinking about it, but
I mean, even think about him in NXT.
yeah, no, I definitely see him in more so in the WWE.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
There's no way he doesn't win that NXT championship
real
quick. I mean, look at
Yeah.
him, the size, the stature, I mean, the look. I mean, he needs a little bit of help on the mic, but that can be fixed.
No, dude, he's a great promo. He just never really gets the segments to do it.
All right, I'll give you that.
Come on,
I'll
every
give
time
you
he
that.
gets the mic, he always fucking
You're right, he
delivers,
does.
I'd say.
I feel like if you threw a mouthpiece at him, it would just make that package, hit a little harder.
Yeah, I mean, that used to be MJF.
Yeah, yeah. Or if you were to throw, say, a Paul Heyman on him,
Yeah.
boom. He's the
Yeah,
advocate
yeah.
for. Yes, indeed. So, did you predict MJF on this one? Who
I did.
you-
We both picked MJF, so
Yeah.
we're clear through this one.
1-for-1.
Yeah, our predictions will start now at this point. I think we pretty much had most of the main card
Yeah, we got Matt Hardy over here, though.
predicted.
We got fucking Matt Hardy over here sitting across the table from me with his predictions.
Yeah. Oh.
Jesus, bruv. It's a nice call on your behalf. This card, good shit.
Yep. So, but yeah, I also had the other cool spot I liked was the springboard corkscrew splash by Echiseto. Do you remember that? He like jumped on he springboarded and did a corkscrew splash to MJF. It was like pretty damn cool. Nice.
Corkscrew. So he,
Yeah.
how many?
He just did like 1.5 turns. I
one and
think.
a half revolutions.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was cool.
Yeah, no, I missed that. At this particular moment, I think I might have been about 4 or 5 monsters at this point, and I'm talking monsters that carry 6% alcohol volume.
Oh yeah.
So I was nice and toasted throughout this entire event.
Gator
And,
got ripped.
yeah, I got pretty ripped up. Yeah, so much so that I had to rewatch this a couple of times just to be able to get the shit right. But
Moving on, we do have the Elite versus the Acclaimed and the Scissor Ace himself, Tanahashi Hiroshi, in a 3v3 match.
Yes, the 3v3.
Remember this one, or are you too fucked up at that point?
I think I was gone at this point. I was wasted, bro. How many did I have that night?
Oh, dude, I think you said you had 9 monsters.
I had 9 monsters at 6% each.
He unleashed the beast.
Fucking beasted it, bro. What's 6 times 9? I don't even know.
54.
54% proof went into my system.
You crazy motherfucker.
Man, I don't know how I made it to the gym the next morning, but I did.
And yeah, that was over the span of like the 5 hours that this show was, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy, bro.
I know. So,
This match starts off. Well, every match really started off with a cool video package beforehand that set up the matches quite nicely. I thought this one was no different. This one was the funniest one of the night, I thought. Do you remember it at all?
negative.
No. Okay, so it was basically putting the Elite in this magnificent light that there are saviors of wrestling and such, and just a comedic relief of sorts. And that took us into our entrances. And goddamn, dude, this crowd loves Okada so much. They were, chanting his ass on big time.
I do remember that
Yeah.
about this match is that every time Okada was in there, it was just Okada. And then I remember he goes to hit the pose, and instead of hitting the pose, he gives the crowd the finger.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. He immediately they were chanting him on so much in the beginning, but he immediately starts getting boos, gets the crowd to turn on him in such a great way, and pretty much I don't think he really ever gets them back, if I'm recalling.
No, they stopped
But
chanting
yeah,
after
like
he
you
gives him the
said,
finger.
He's going for the Rainmaker pose, and we actually finally get the camera pan in, or the pan out rather.
The pan out.
Yeah, which had been missing recently in Okada matches, but of course he flips the bird instead of reaching out for his Rainmaker pose, and he's just doing so well in this new role of funny type heel, but you love him but you hate him.
He's the funny
Kinda-
anti-heel.
Yeah,
It's like you want to love him, but he gives you reasons to say fuck you.
Dude, then he not too far in the match, he does his little DJ gimmick, mocking the Acclaimed.
I popped
Yeah,
so hard.
I thought, you had mentioned that. I had to rewind it
Yeah,
to
we
see
had
it.
to
I
stop
had
that
fucking
and
looked
rewind.
down for 10 seconds, missed it.
I remember I looked over. I said, "Are you missing this shit? This is fucking amazing."
Dude, I hate that. I hate getting on my phone while watching wrestling because, dude, 20 seconds, you miss so much in a match. Yeah.
So who ended up winning this match? I mean, obviously. Wait, we didn't have
The
this,
Elite won.
We didn't have this written down on our predictions.
No, this was another match that we did not get to predict.
Yes, this one came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it came out, I think, that day we were recorded or something.
Yes.
Or maybe the day after.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, it's actually not even written down here on my prediction notes.
No, I didn't have this one either.
So it's kind of hard to predict it knowing the results already. Which
No, that's fine. This one
I assume
just
the
doesn't count.
I
like
assume the
other
elite
ones don't.
gets the win.
The Elite one, yes.
Yes, the elite gets the win.
Yeah.
Who took the pin?
Tanahashi took a Rainmaker, I think.
Ooh, so Okada got the
He got
pin.
the win.
Wow.
Okada, I'm pretty sure Okada pinned Tanahashi. God, I feel like a fucking idiot if not, but
Feach, was there a?
I didn't write down the finish here.
Did they go BTE trigger into it, as they have normally been doing?
I can't recall, dude.
Can't recall.
Nope.
Yeah, either way, we kind of
Elite one.
Yeah, Elite won. You knew they were going to win. They just kind of and you know what I find awesome about this whole Elite thing too is the Bucks have been tag team champions for how long now, and how many times have they defended them?
Dude, not a single time.
What are they doing right now?
They're pulling the Roman Reigns.
They're pulling the good old Roman Reigns. They kind of mirrored their song to match his in a way, and now they're mirroring his title reign in a way. And I don't know if it's to mock him or if it's just because it worked over there, so it should work over here. But I'm fucking loving it. Keep it up. Don't
Hell yeah,
defend
dude.
those belts. Don't ever defend those belts. Never. Not even if there's a fire.
Well, they will be defending soon because the Acclaimed won that Eliminator match, so that could be very imminent, that match.
Yes, yes. Unless maybe one of the Bucks pulls up lame and can't defend, and then we've got to wait. So,
Well,
you never know.
You never know.
One of the Bucks could get hurt. He could not be formidable for that day. They might have to draw the contract back and do it again. Maybe a year later. I don't know.
We'll see. Next matchup, we have Danielson versus Takagi. Dragon versus Dragon.
Dragon versus Dragon.
Yep. American Dragon versus the Japanese Dragon.
I mean, I'm assuming he's the Japanese Dragon.
he doesn't go by that. I guess he's just really the Dragon.
He's
I think.
just El Dragon.
Yeah. So we got Takagi coming out. Danielson comes out. Dude, I fucking love Shingo's theme music.
It was fucking dope. I liked his little mask. It was like little. It was like a chin strap kind of a mask, but it was still fucking cool.
Yeah, his dragon chin strap thing.
And then another thing I noticed about him is, I was just kidding when I said, "What is this guy 60?" His face, he looks, with the mask on, he looked a bit of age, but once he took it off, I could tell that he was a younger guy, probably in his 40s. But dude is jacked.
Yeah, he's got that barrel chest
He's
going
got
on.
just that fucking big old bear chest right there. And I was like, dude, I would not want to fucking trade chops with this guy because he'd chop the shit out of you and he would leave your hand bloodied.
Yeah. Danielson's theme song, not as cool. Not my cup of tea.
Are we still doing that same old stupid?
Some shit like that, right?
Yeah, change that shit, D. Damn, bro. Have a man song out there. Who are you, Johnny Gargano?
And of course, in this match, we got Nigel talking all sorts of shit about Danielson and any opportunity he can get.
He was talking mad shit.
Look at the kinesio tape and the cupping.
He was talking about how much of a disgrace it was that he still hadn't held a championship in AEW.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I mean,
It is a little odd.
but didn't he kind of come over more to be like that guy that trains and enhances the younger talent rather than the guy that comes over here to, add to his stats, if you will.
Right.
Add trophies and acclimants and
Classic matches.
yeah, dude.
For sure.
He's more into collecting classic matches than championships,
Yeah.
if you will.
What means more to him, really?
Yeah.
I mean, the accolades are great and everything, but this just really goes into that argument that, dude, not everybody on the roster is going to be a champion.
Right.
And that's okay.
Right. You know, Wardlow won a belt and Danielson hasn't.
Fuck, Wardlow had 2 title reigns with the TNT title.
What a
I'm pretty sure.
disgrace.
Well,
He's a disgrace. At
who
least that's-
Wardlow is?
No, Clam
Oh.
Digger. The
Clam
Clam
Digger
Digger.
Danielson.
You know, the Clam Digger.
So yeah, Nigel's talking shit. Shingo is playing the heel of sorts, you know, getting the crowd going, chanting no at him instead of yes. You know, he kind of mocks them with the Daniel points to the sky, and you know, they give him the
nose back.
chorus of no's. So that was cool. But what do you think of Shingo? You've seen a little bit more of him now. Did you like this match?
I mean, I really did, dude. I loved it. There was some good back and forth, some chop battles, like I said, and it didn't look like it was in favor of Danielson of the Clam Digger.
Mm-hmm.
Those chop battles looked like they hurt. Like you said, we had a lot of yes chants out there. The crowd seemed to be real hot for this match.
They were, yeah.
And I think Danielson is really starting to lean into the yes chants again.
Yeah, he has been for the last couple months, at least.
Yeah,
2-3 months.
I think at the beginning, you know, he was kind of more like he'd throw the double fingers up in the air, but he wasn't looking for the yes. He was kind of more like, no, don't say yes.
Mm-hmm.
And now he throws them up with the intent of having the crowd say yes again.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
it's all in full swing now again,
Yeah.
for sure.
He's bringing sexy back right now. There was another cool spot, I thought, where it was Shingo. He goes in for a big clothesline. Danielson kicks. He gives him a big old kick, blocks it. Shingo comes back with another one. Danielson kicks that one too.
Oh, yeah.
Jumps up and he rolls up, and I believe he puts him into a cross armbar, or I think it was
Was
that
that
or a
like the
juji.
flying juji?
Yes, the flying juji, but then he transitions into a triangle also. man.
Yeah.
It was just a beautiful sequence of of aerial like assault along with jujitsu.
This match was fucking brutal.
It was, dude.
They beat the shit out of each other.
They did. Shingo hit Danielson with a penta driver.
Oh, the Made in Japan.
That thing.
Is what Gator means.
Yes, I call it the penta driver.
Yeah, but
It's that-
they also call pentas the Made in Japan.
Yeah, it's that like front half and half, and then you roll his head underneath while you're driving him in,
Yeah.
and you sit down. It's a fucking badass move.
Yeah, there was a smorgasbord of cool moves in this match. We had like an avalanche backdrop, I think, or a back suplex rather. God, yeah, they held no punches in this matchup.
No, they didn't. We got psycho knees. We got psycho knees. It led into Danielson finally stomping that head in, kicking that fucking head in. And then he finally,
omoplata
It was an omoplata, but then he rolled up into some kind of, I don't even know what kind of an arm lock he had him in. It looked like one of the disarmers maybe that Becky Lynch throws out, but it was just a little modified because he didn't have the arm right in between his crotch. So it kind of looked like a disarmer of sorts, and he ends up getting the tip.
The verbal tap.
And that's
Right.
another thing that we need to discuss. So in another match that we're going to discuss a little bit later on, it would appear as if there was some tomfoolery within the officiating. And in this match, considering that there was no tap,
Well, we didn't see it. We didn't get that other side. Maybe he actually did tap with his left hand. The camera really didn't allow us to see what Aubrey was seeing.
Correct.
Aubrey Edwards.
we did have
our referee
Taz
for this match.
make a reference to it, though, that he didn't hear a tap. He didn't see a tap. So they kind of left it up there like, was there a tap? Was there not a tap? One guy says there
Yeah.
wasn't. It was like an American referee awarding the match to the American fighter without a tap or a verbal.
Yeah. Taz even said something about like referee discretion or something.
Yeah.
So that was a little odd, but it didn't seem like Shingo was debating it or anything. So maybe he did actually like verbally tap. I don't know.
He could have. All right, what's the next
We
matchup?
got Tony Storm, Timeless Tony, that is, versus Mina Shirakawa for the AEW World Championship.
The women's.
Women's World
The
Championship.
women's.
That goes without saying. We know
Yeah.
we're talking about women, right?
Well, we could have Tessa Blanchard in here going up against Brian Cage for a world heavyweight
The
championship.
TNA Championship.
Yeah, exactly.
Golly, what a time.
Good job, Cage. You really sold that one.
But yeah, we have the women's world title match here. And of course, the big story here going in is that Mariah May is between the two, torn in half. Who is she going to side with? Will it be Mina or is it Tony? So we have Mariah May out there. She has a bouquet of flowers for both competitors. Excalibur mentions that it was customary in Japan to do this before title matches.
Really?
So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I guess they'd probably do that in Stardom.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
I had
cool.
no idea.
Yeah,
So-
that's cool. I thought it was just because she was being nice.
Yeah.
That's
No,
all I
yeah.
thought. But cool.
Yeah, there's a little nugget there. But then, Mina has a cool, fun entrance. Timeless Tony Storm comes out as the Statue of Liberty.
I love that.
That was pretty cool, right?
I love that. She blows out the fire. Then they go into her traditional entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful music, black and white. She comes down looking like $1 million.
Luther by her side.
Luther.
Butler.
You know what I did love about this also is that we had the 2 announcers in there too. So we had the Japanese announcer along with Justin Roberts. And I like the Japanese announcers better. I wish we could just get them
Dude,
all the
yes.
time.
Man, you just got to tune into New Japan for that guy.
They are so good. The way that they pronounce things, the way that they like hit the high note. They know exactly when to punch that name in.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I really like about them.
Yeah, dude. He's a great announcer. I wish I knew his name, but he's got the red hair side swoop thingy.
We can't forget where Toni Storm is from. She resides from Stage 7 at Warner Brothers Studios.
That's right. Yeah, she's been getting this new little intro from Justin Roberts. I don't know how long it's been going on, but I love that little detail in her introductions there.
It definitely added a comedic element that I did like, because I know she's not from there.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to the graveyards of Tijuana.
Parts unknown.
Yeah, parts unknown.
Something
Death
like
Valley.
that. Death Valley. Where the fuck are these places? We don't know. Nobody knows. But it's provocative.
It gets the people going.
Gets the people going. Another thing I really liked about this particular match was like Mina's facials. Like when she would take a bump or when she would get a move over, she comes up and she shows us those beautiful teeth. I love them. I think she's beautiful.
Oh yeah, a lot of people would agree with you on that one.
She looks like Sheeta, maybe Asuka, and Kairi Sane all had a baby.
little mashup.
Yeah, they had a little mashup, just kind of like we saw at the end of this match.
Yeah.
They all had a baby, and it equals Mina.
Mina Shirakawa.
Mina.
Taz earlier on, I think right before the match started, he said, "Mariah is torn." Dang old Mariah.
He said Mariah, Marina,
Oh yeah, he started calling Mina Mira,
Mira,
and he almost said Marina, right?
Yeah, he almost said Marina. I was wondering if he was going to go all the way to say Miro.
Taz had a little tippy there with that one. But yeah, we pretty damn solid match. God damn, these women fucking rule.
Yeah, they put on a show. We got a figure 4 homage to Bret Hart on the post.
Mm-hmm.
Mina hit that one on Toni Storm. It was a little quick. Didn't think that she really balanced herself well, and if she had actually held it, she might have ripped her knee up.
Oh, the figure 4?
Yeah, that figure 4. So she put it on her real quick, and then she was like, "Oh shit, let go! Like you don't want to tear the champ's knee up."
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude. Mina was attacking the legs of Toni the whole match.
Yeah.
So was trying to tear her down, but really came up unsuccessful in her efforts.
I remember when she kicks Tony's knee out at one point, and Tony hits the ground and goes, "You bastard!"
Oh yeah, you bastard!
You bastard!
That was a good one.
Oh, that was so good.
We had the avalanche DDT that Mina did to Tony, I believe, right?
Yes, that was off the top
Yeah.
rope. They were both actually feet up, both balancing on the top rope for that DDT also.
Yeah.
So it was,
And then she picks her up and gives her like a little mini Death Rider.
yes.
A Mina Death Rider, if you will.
A meaner Death Rider.
Mina Death Rider.
Nigel.
Doesn't get the pin,
No, she got a 2 count.
but not too soon after that, we do have Toni Storm picking up the dub with the Storm Zero. God, I love that finisher.
Yeah, comes out of nowhere too.
Yeah, it's so fast and impactful.
Yeah, she hit, I think it was like a couple of headbutts. Bang, bang, pow, pow. Picks her up. Bam, Storm Zero. Hits that
Boom.
pin. It's a one and done with Storm Zero.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a one and done. So she gets the whole 1, 2, 3. After the match, we got Mariah. She goes heads and comes in. We've all got to hug. We have to hug.
But first, Mina puts her hand out for Toni Storm to
Indeed,
make the
indeed.
handshake
Yes.
there.
Yes, indeed. They shake hands and they all hug. They embrace, if you will.
No, no. Mina and Tony hug, and then yes, there's a embrace of lips.
Yes, yes, the three-way kiss. And once again, just like that, hot lesbian action is back on your local television set.
Yeah, fucking Eric Bischoff was smiling during this segment, wasn't he?
Yeah, he definitely likes him some HLF. Yeah. He's sitting there going, I fucking created that. That Leo meme. Where he's he's pointing at the fucking TV. He's like, I fucking created that. That was me. Nigel cries. I don't know why Nigel's crying. Everyone in the
Nigel's fucking cutting up onions over there.
Dude, every man in the building that saw the three of them kiss was not crying. I'll tell you that. Nigel was the only one crying.
It was a thing of beauty.
I've got to cry about it. Oh, where's the clam digger at? He's over here crying, calling Danielson a clam digger. Come on, bro. That's another thing. I do hope that Danielson and Nigel might turn into something eventually. I don't know. I'm getting off topic here.
No, that's not. We were just talking about Danielson. So no, that was. I think they actually may or may not. Actually, I think that it could happen. Nigel's been talking so much shit. I feel like Danielson has to at least acknowledge it, but maybe he doesn't. I don't. When could that even happen? You know, because we got. What did we say earlier? Or we found what did Danielson say in the pre-match promo or the package? He was like, "This is my last year competing full time."
Full time.
Not like full retirement, right?
Right.
Like
he could go on the Taker schedule.
He could very well do that.
4 papes a year, something like that.
Yeah, dude.
We could just do that.
You know, there could be something to that. Maybe they draw it out and he still ends up wrestling beyond this year.
You know, I could see them putting him on the commentary booth with Nigel next to him. And if Nigel makes a sly comment about him while he's next to him, 2 seats down, we might get a reaction from Danielson and that could spark something. You never know.
Yeah. No, there's something to it.
Yep. I'd like to see it.
But yeah, so Tony, Mina, and Mariah May all have this nice little happy ending to this first arc of their story, we can say. Mina says she's here to stay, right? In that pre-package, video package, she said she wants to stay. I mean, I'd love to see her stick around. She's been a great addition to AEW programming.
Love to see it. Great addition. Comes from Japan. Everybody knows I work well with the Japanese. The Japanese ambassadors, they all love me. Mina Shirakawa, good personal friend of mine. Talked to Tony Khan, got her a 2-year contract.
Man, I'd hope so. That'd be fucking cool. But next up, we are moving on to Zack Sabre Jr. versus Orange Cassidy. Oh, and just to mention, we both did pick Tony Storm to win the previous match. So
Indeed.
We're even on our predictions up to that point.
We're shooting positive right now.
Yep. I love seeing Zack Sabre Jr., man. He has quite the gravitas to him, so to speak.
He reminds me of Ivan Drago.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know
like
why.
a mini Ivan Drago?
Yeah, he's just like a mini Dolph Lundgren with that bleach blonde hair, you know, that flat topish kind of look. He just kind of reminds me of like a mini Dolph Lundgren.
Mini
like that.
British.
Yeah.
Ivan.
That bleach blonde Sting haircut from back in the day, Surfer Sting haircut. But yeah, we had the Japanese announcer again. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
I love the Japanese
He does
announcers.
every match, this card.
Yeah, he does. And he was great in every one of them. He stood out to me in every single call. We got Black Cassidy for this match, also, by the way. Black Cassidy. He comes out with the black T-shirt on and the darker colored pants. And he comes out to the Fight Club theme instead of the other theme that he normally comes out to.
True. I didn't notice if he had the wafers on or the aviators, but he typically differentiates in his sunglasses too when he changes faces, if you will.
Yes, his demeanor.
Into serious Cassidy.
Yes, I call him Cassidy Black, like Goku Black.
Yeah.
You got an evil Goku and Goku Black. You got Cassidy Black. He's evil Cassidy.
But yeah, this one goes pretty, not too long, but it was a great showing for both guys. Zack Sabre Jr. ends up picking the win up. We both predicted ZSJ, yes?
Yeah, ZSJ.
This seemed like it needed to be a big win for New Japan. And a big win for Zack Sabre Jr. I'd love to see where he goes next from this. Really entices me to want to watch these guys more in New Japan. I really miss watching New Japan. I just, fuck, man, it's hard to make time for every damn show. But I don't, maybe I'll just gotta check out their socials a little more.
Yeah, true. So many events though, man, between disc golf, figure collecting, podcasting, the regular everyday work.
Got a lot going on,
Yeah, there's a lot going on, man. One thing I did notice at the end of this match too is ZSJ, Zack Sabre Jr. He does hand Orange his shades back, his glasses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like a little respect, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess we have some closure on that match now. No more beef. They had it out. They're cool. ZSJ with the win.
We know who is the best of these two.
The best of the best of the best, sir, with honors.
I was gonna just say real quick. Oh, this was also a verbal tap.
That was a verbal?
Yeah, because Cassidy was all tied up, had all his limbs fucking behind him. Basically,
it was like a figure 4 Rings of Saturn. I believe I dubbed it the Rings of Saber.
Oh yeah, something like that.
It was the Rings of Saber. From
it was
what
cool.
I could tell. It was an awesome move.
Looked like it hurt.
Yeah, he had his legs were forward with his legs, and then he came across and he, like I said, he pinned one arm, pinned the other arm, pulled them both back. Rings of Saturn, got him to tap.
Yep. So moving on after this one, we have the Learning Tree. Chris Jericho with his tree branches. Well, just the one big redwood.
Yes.
And Jeff Cobb took the bounty hunter. Oh wait, the Bad Apples place. Brian Keith. So, but he was there. He was on as their manager, essentially, or just some. He was on the outside of the ring.
Yeah, arm in a sling.
Arm in a sling and causing a ruckus at times.
Yeah.
But yeah, this match was cool. Not my favorite by any stretch, but it was cool to hear the Joe Cobb meet chants right away. Those guys, man, I'd love to see singles between those two. I don't know if they've ever had one before.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe they have.
Probably not, right?
No, nothing in New Japan. Nothing in TNA.
Yeah.
Nothing in AEW. Definitely not anything in the Dubba.
But yeah, we have Big Bill doing a lot of cool elbow drops at one point. We noticed, and we're like, wait, we've seen that before. What do we know that from? Sure enough, he's fucking. Gator called it right as I was thinking it too. But
no,
yeah.
I said, where have we seen those elbows? And I looked at you, and you said, those are Taker elbows.
Yeah.
And I said, oh shit, you're right. Those are Undertaker elbows. He must be studying some film of the classic big men, because he's using that move. He's using the Kevin Nash elbows in the corner, and I think he's got the best big boot in the game, Big Bill.
Dude, I agree with you on that. When you asked me that yesterday, I was like, fuck, who does have another really nice big boot? I couldn't even think. Yeah. I mean, Lance Archer maybe, but
he doesn't get it up as high. It's not as powerful, I wouldn't say. Like
Big Bill is just so fucking massive. It looks great. Everything he does, man.
Yeah.
He fucking gets Samoa Joe in a choke slam at one point. Oh. That was gnarly too.
And he got him up high.
Yeah.
And that is not a small human being.
Former world champ.
Yeah, he lifted him
taken out
into the rafters.
Yeah.
And then down. I mean, it was amazing to see all that, man. Big Bill, he's a beast. I used to mess around, call him Big Bitch.
Big Bitch.
I don't think that anymore, Bill. You're doing some great fucking work right now, and I admire everything that you're doing.
I have written here, Yambeg Jones to Shibata. Oh, yeah. I think Jericho kicked him in the gonads.
Jericho kicks him right in the ball skack.
Yep. It's fucking Jericho.
Yambeg Shibata, man.
Yambeg Shibats.
Hook ends up hitting 4 T-bones, I believe, on Cobb.
Oh, like in a row?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't remember that part. I know he got him up once.
Sorry, not in a row. He hits a T-bone on every one of the opposers.
He gets Jericho, and then
he gets everybody with a T-bone.
And eventually lines up Jericho for his very own version. I think it looked very clunky, but he winds up for his own Judas effect, Hook that is, and finishes Jericho in this fashion. Yep. Hook, Joe, Shibata get the win.
Yeah. I liked it. I liked the Judas effect. I liked it.
The Hook effect?
The Hook effect.
The Hookus effect. I was trying to come up with something there.
We'll call it the right hook.
Ah, well.
The right, because it's a right arm, right? It's not a right hook.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a right hook, though. But
right
the
cross.
hooking effect.
The hooking effect,
I
something
don't
like
know.
that.
We're workshopping it.
Yeah, I'll put it on the board. Yes.
So, moving on here, we have the TNT title ladder match with Jack Perry, Mark Briscoe, ELP, El Fantasmo, Leo Rush. Did I already say him?
No, Leo Rush.
Dante Martin.
Mm-hmm.
And
Takeshita.
Yes, Takeshita.
Takeshita.
I love you, Takeshita. You're the fucking shit.
And so during this match, Dante falls down and he starts selling his left leg, the one that he broke against the Lucha Bros.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he starts selling his leg, and I'm here going, oh my god, no. Oh no!
Did it happen again?
Did it happen again? The announcers start saying, "Oh my God, that's the same injury, man. That's the same one that he broke."
No, Taz was like, I got to check, but I think it was.
Yeah. So I'm sitting here and I hear that. I'm like, you know what? Nah, they're not going to work me again. AEW has a nice little track record of working my ass on injuries. I always fall for it. I always fall for it.
They tricked him.
They always trick me. So I saw Dante and I said, man, if that motherfucker ain't dangling, I don't believe it.
Yeah. Dude, there are so many crazy spots in this match, dude.
It's
Lots of crashes.
a ladder match. It was a fucking train wreck.
Train wreck, dude.
Oh my
For
God.
sure, man.
Dead bodies everywhere.
We got that early on ELP crashing Leo Rush through the ladder in the corner. It was like a swinging TKO, but a neck breaker.
Yes, it was
into
a TKO neck breaker.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was like he picked him up in a torture rack position, and then he kind of swings him out for that TKO, and then drops the neck breaker into the ladder.
That was Leo Rush's first bump into a ladder. He also takes a last ride from Takeshita later on into another one of those flimsy silver ladders.
Yeah,
So
and it didn't move. It didn't really bend very much for Leo. So that powerbomb looked like it hurt.
dude, fuck yeah, dude. So we had that. There was also Takeshita taken out by Briscoe. It was a sandwich, basically. He was on the outside on that table and had the ladder on top of him, waiting like a long time. Looked like a fucking idiot, quite frankly. You know, but that's that's just the way a lot of the spots like these end up happening, because you gotta give the person time to get to their spot, I guess.
Yeah, man. Everybody's got to be in unison. Everybody's got to be ready for it, and Briscoe has to be balanced.
You said it was a Sabu
Yeah,
move of sorts, right?
yeah. That was he had
The senton over the ropes.
Yeah, he had was that the one with the chair that he had set up?
Yeah.
Yeah, he runs off the chair and boom, does that flip and boom, goes through everything. Yeah,
That
was
was
a Sabu
fucking
spot.
crazy.
Yeah, I called it Sabu spot.
Sabu spot.
Yeah, and I said, ouch, that shit looked like it hurt.
So we also have, I have written here, ELP nipple twisting Jack Perry up on top of the ladder. What the fuck, dude?
Bad form.
Oh my god.
Bad form, old man.
Got Jack Perry's little titties
Oh
in a
my-
twister.
Hannah Jay's just sitting in the back going, those are mine. Those are my titties.
How dare you?
How dare you?
So
Oh, man. But yeah, dude, there was, like you said, ELPs doing springboards off of ladders and shit. He looks like Logan Paul, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, we both had thought that.
He looks like Logan
Similar
Paul.
gear. They got the same tights. Got the same little haircut going on.
Yeah, they're almost the same height. They look the same build. I think Logan might be just a little bit bigger, but I mean,
Yeah,
they,
just a little bit.
They freaking look the same to me, man.
Yeah.
But ELP, he gets me on this one. This was my favorite part of the match is when Takeshita actually takes him and they're on the apron and they've got those two tables set up on the side next to the announcer's table, and he hits him with the most flawless Blue Thunder bomb I've ever seen in my life. And
So
they go
fucking
through
good.
both tables. The tables, they explode, they erupt, just bam, there's wood everywhere. And ELP was eliminated at that very moment.
Dude, that was my favorite part of the match, without a doubt. I think Takeshita is so fucking good, and which is something I want to ask you, and is a question I see quite a bit online, is Takeshita being wasted in AEW? What do you think? Is this... I don't know. Go ahead.
I don't think he's being wasted because he's still getting precious TV time.
Exactly,
He's still
yeah.
getting reps every single week. He's still getting better. I mean, he's out there. He's exposed. People know his name, and they want to see more of him, and that's a good thing.
It's a great thing, yeah.
To say he's being wasted, why? Because he's not winning matches? That doesn't mean anything.
But
in
he
this.
is.
He is losing matches, but he didn't take the pin in this. He just didn't win.
Well, there's no pin to take in this
Exactly.
one.
That's
so,
my
yeah.
point. Is he didn't take the pin in this, and for the most part, Takeshita doesn't take very many pins.
No, I mean, he's been getting a few wins in the last month. You
Yeah.
know, a random Rampage match here and there, but no, like you said, he's still heavily featured with the Don Callis family. It's not like he's absent like Wardlow or anything, you know?
Right. He's almost as if he's the main event of the Callis family to me. Like when I think of the Callis family, Takeshita. Takeshita's number one on that. Hobbs, who knows where Hobbs is right now? We don't know.
Wouldn't you say Osprey is more of their main guy right now?
I mean, as far as like loyalty to Callis.
Right, okay.
Like that would be Takeshita. He's a diehard. He's been there day one, Callis family. He's with the guy.
Now you got my wheel spinning on if and when Takeshita would ever turn on Callis
I don't think that's going to
or
happen.
leave the Callis family. You
Yeah,
know,
I don't think that unless Callis does something to Takeshita to antagonize him.
right?
I don't think that happens.
Yeah, but if I don't think Takeshita's being wasted at all. I think we've got a lot of great matches out of him in AEW, and I'd love to see where he goes from here. And this kind of relates to the point earlier, is that not everyone, there just are only so many champion spots right now.
Exactly.
Like there's so many people in this roster we'd love to have as champions, but it's just not the time, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, because it gives these guys more time to get better at what they do, and when the time is right, their time comes.
Yep, exactly. They'll be featured when the time comes.
Yeah, I can definitely see Takeshita as AEW World Champion at some point.
Yes,
You
I
know?
can. I can as well. It's just not his time at this time.
Yeah,
He needs more time.
I could also see Malachi Black with that world title.
I would love to see that. It's
Damn
been
it.
his time. It has been his
Yeah.
time.
Man, he
needs-
was like we said, he should have had. It really should have been him hoisting up the TNT title at this event.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
beating Copeland.
after Copeland hurts himself, why wouldn't they just make an audible in the ring?
That's a big audible, you
Why
know.
would- but it's happened in the past before. Mercedes Moné and Willow. Mercedes gets hurt. They call an audible. Willow goes home with the belt.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just call an audible in the ring to make this not happen? But
Right.
I mean,
They
it's
should
okay
have.
because we get this match out of it. Do we
Right.
want Malachi to have the TNT title? Fuck yeah. But in the meantime, we get this awesome, six-way ladder match, which leads us to the end right here where Briscoe's going up for it. Perry comes over, a couple rib shots. Briscoe's out. Jack Perry goes up. And, he pulls that title down right there, that nice purple. It's got a nice light purple strap on it.
On the inside of the strap now.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, that looks clean.
Yeah.
But the thing we also didn't mention was Briscoe jumping out the outside of the ring, off the apron on the ladder, and kind of missing the table a little short. Jack Perry was on with this big splash.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, dude.
Yes. Was that on the announcer's table?
No,
that
was
was
just
just
a
a
table
regular table.
outside of the ring. And
Yeah.
he kind of just hits it short and does not crash through the table at all. Man, that would have been badass.
He was too far.
He was a little too far.
He was just too far away, and when he jumped, he just didn't put enough springboard into that son
Yeah.
bitch. It wasn't froggy enough, and he went chest basically.
It
to
looked
the,
like
to
it
the
hurt
side of
both
the
of
table.
them.
Yeah,
Bad.
That hurt the both of us.
But yeah, Jack Perry stands tall on the ladder with the TNT title. Looked great in his entrance.
That's what I was gonna say
with his
too.
Cool new entrance gear.
Yes,
and
that
the-
goat head that he has on.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit is so sick, dude.
Sick.
Oh, people were chanting, "Oh, cry me a river." I love
So
it.
yeah,
I love heel Perry.
the elite is all drenched in gold,
Oh,
baby.
they love gold.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that on Dynamite with all of them strapped up,
Strapped up.
looking
Just-
like evolution
Hey, man,
is a me
check this out.
story.
Check this out. The elite, full of gold. Bullet Club gold, full of gold. Actually, we're missing one. Oh, man.
Yeah,
We need Juicy Juice to get some kind of gold, don't we?
Yeah, but I see Bang Bang Gang occupied with the patriarchy right now over
Yeah.
anything.
But even if Juicy Juice went to New Japan and got himself some kind of gold over there and brought it back, at least he'd be drenched in gold.
True that. True that.
Everybody would have gold. But
So-
they have 6 belts between the 3 of them. Just fucking give Juice one.
Well, fucking 9.
No, oh shit.
I
that's
hate
right.
that.
I forgot.
It's so stupid. They need to get rid of all those extra ones. Well, it's just really the acclaimed old trios titles that they haven't gotten rid of for some stupid reason.
I mean, they can just get rid of. Just make it one.
Yeah.
Just make it one.
Well, technically, I guess the Ring of Honor trios titles are still a thing.
So just make it 2.
Although they have not even mentioned them like at all, because all they say is the Unified Trios champions. So,
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know.
They need to fucking figure that shit out. I'm tired of seeing those 9 titles.
All I know is a lot of my favorite guys have gold.
Gold, baby, solid gold.
And that
Lots of gold in
leads
this.
us to
Yep.
the next one.
Which we do see quite a bit of gold. Stephanie Vaquer coming out strapped up, 3 fucking titles. I think it's CMLL tag, and if I'm not mistaken, the world title over there. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Probably some other. I don't know. Either way,
She's golden up.
she has the New Japan Women's Strong title. Yeah, comes out dressed as a Valkyrie, as Nigel mentions later on.
Does he?
She's dressed like a Valkyrie, ready for war. Yeah, he said some shit like that. And yep, Monet comes out in some new yellow and blue gear. And
Was that Islanders gear too?
no, yellow, blue?
That
no,
blue,
it'd be orange and blue.
No, I'm talking about that she was wearing green and blue, or yeah, it was green and blue. I think that's
No.
No?
Islanders is
is it
white,
orange?
blue, and orange.
Orange,
Yeah.
that's what it is. Okay,
Yeah.
it's orange. Orange. That's Taz's color. Nobody's
Yep.
allowed to wear that, ZSJ.
So yeah, dude, this match is fucking awesome. One of my favorites of the night for sure. And just like the crowd gets very behind Stephanie Vaquer at some point, I am just totally sold on her. I'm a huge fan of her now.
God,
And I've only seen like 2 or 3 matches of what she's done. So
she's definitely one that I hope that Tony does keep along with Mina.
fuck, man, it'd be cool to see her stick around, but she'll probably just go back to CMLL and New Japan.
Probably so, but we can dream and we can hope, can't we?
We can, yeah.
Now, I heard you alluding to the crowd turning on Mercedes Moné at a certain point in time, and I think we pinpointed exactly when that was.
Yeah.
When was it?
Are you talking about the stomp thing?
The stomps.
Yeah.
When she pins...
Like a pelvic thrusting stomp thing?
Yeah, she pins Monet's head and then just starts thrusting up and down with her
Yeah.
knees multiple times, and it's a great visual.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like she's slamming her head into the mat.
Yeah. Up until this point, like right in the beginning, the crowd is very behind Mercedes. You got the CEO chants going on.
Yep.
And not too much longer after that, well, throughout the match, maybe a quarter, third of the way through, Stephanie gets a lot of momentum, and you start hearing some Stephanie chants.
Yes.
And she slowly just wins this crowd over into Mercedes really having to like get into the heel position in this match and egg the crowd on at a certain point and, you know, bask in their booze, etc.
Yeah, she couldn't believe what was going on there. I saw the look in her eyes. It was like, deer in the headlights for a bit there. She looked up like, what the hell is going on right now?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be the one that y'all are cheering for, and y'all are cheering for her. What the? And I think what it was is that Stephanie Vaquer.
Stephanie Vaquer.
It's not Vaquer. It's Stephanie Vaquer. She has a beautiful move set, man. I mean, all of her moves mean something. They hit hard. It's all just it's like water. It flows, and everything has a meaning in her game. And I think the crowd gravitated and appreciated that about her.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, "Holy shit, this chick can go. We like her better than Mercedes right now,
Yeah.
and we're gonna cheer for her." And that's exactly what happened.
And it kind of starts making sense because Mercedes is from Boston. So then we get these anti-Boston chants. Fuck the Celtics. Fuck the
Red Sox.
Red Sox, right?
Yeah,
So
Celtics, Red Sox. We're in Yankee country basically right now. So they're
Yeah.
rooting for Knicks and they're rooting for Yankees. So fuck the Red Sox and
yeah,
fuck
dude.
the Celtics.
That was that definitely played into the animosity towards Mercedes in this match, and really goes to show that Mercedes is a heel and kind of has been an arrogant heel of sorts, and we've seen that already, but it kind of was even more so cemented during this match.
Yeah, because she came into AEW with that sense of entitlement, if you will.
Right.
And I think it rubbed a lot of people wrong, especially, AEW fans.
Yep.
Because they're very keen to the product and they understand and they see that kind of an attitude as being smug and they don't identify with that. They're going to start to boo you for that. And that's what we've got going on right here, but I love it. I want to see Mercedes as a heel.
Yeah, I
don't
think
like
we're
this-
getting it.
Yeah, I don't like
'cause
babyface Mercedes.
Monet hits her trash ass finisher towards the end of this match.
And it took him twice to set it up.
The moneymaker, yeah, man, dude, she needs to find something new.
She's not going to be able to do that to Nyla Rose.
Yeah, man.
What are you thinking?
She needs something she can do on everyone, and if she's struggling like that with Stephanie, I don't know what to say. I don't know. It's kind of tough because you feel like, fuck, I chose a finisher. Do I got to stick with this thing and try it out a little more? You know, it's like
nah,
it's a pain in the ass.
it's never too late.
No, right?
My recommendation would be a Texas Cloverleaf.
Well, Serena Deeb has that.
Not as a finish. She has the
She has in the past.
Serenity lock.
She
is her
has
finish.
finished people with it, but
She has.
not in a while.
It's
You're right.
It's
You're
her
right.
signature move. It's not her finishing
There
move.
you go,
So
yeah.
you can steal someone's signature and use it as a finish.
But she did finish Stephanie, we should say, with a submission maneuver.
Yeah.
It was like the crossface, right? Or
Yeah. Was it the backstabber that she used to do? Or what is it called? The bank statement.
Is that what her crossface
It's
is
her
called?
crossface.
Okay.
She used to call it the bank statement. I don't know what she's calling it now. I don't know if it's Money Talks. Is that what they called it?
It could have been something like that.
They might
yeah.
have called it Money Talks or something like that. But yeah, so that's how she finishes it. She ends up tapping Stephanie out. But it was a great showing from Stephanie. I'm so excited. I want to see a whole lot more of her. This was a very, very sexy match.
Yeah, and so Mercedes Moné, she gets kind of the mixed reaction, more so boos at the end of the match, and out comes none other than Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. And the crowd kind of really explodes for her. She has a great reception and pretty much says, "Hey, Mercedes, I'm back," and is probably coming for the TBS title. Maybe not the New Japan Strong title, but definitely might want to add the TBS title to DMD's repertoire at this point.
Ooh, that would be nice. That would be nice. We're definitely going to get a match between them. There's going to be a payoff.
Oh, dude, this is made for All In, is it not?
Yeah, I'm a little worried, though, because I can honestly see Monet retaining. And
Yeah.
I'm a Britt Baker fan. I'm a DMD guy. So I just want to see DMD win, but it doesn't look like it's probably going to be in the cards this time. And DMD, go back to the old gear, sweetie. I don't like this new gear.
The baggy pants?
Nah, this Carmella from New Jersey, Jeff Hardy looking. I'm not into it. You know, I'm just not into it. You look like Diversion's game room in the 90s.
Well, maybe she comes out with different ring gear. This was kind of not the case. But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I don't like that shit either.
And then another thing that kind of got me to pop is why do you come out dressed in your ring gear if you're not going to go down there?
Yeah.
Why did you have your ring gear on?
Well, I don't think it was.
That's her ring gear. That's what she wrestles in. Those little pants with the little thingy underneath it now, that's her ring gear. So why did you do that? You could have just come out in some Crocs, a pair of blue jeans, and an AC/DC shirt.
I hear you, yeah.
Yeah, you came out in full, like ready to fight. You walked forward, walked back, walked forward to walk back, to walk forward to walk back.
I think you had an extra one in there.
I added an extra one in there, but you understand.
I get it, yeah.
It was funny.
I'm excited to see what Britt Baker has to say on Dynamite tonight. So looking forward to that, and I'm sure Mercedes will come out and interrupt her, and we'll get a nice maybe a little promo battle between the two. We'll see.
Maybe a little stare down.
A little stare down, an extra stare down, a closer stare down.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on, we have the announcement actually of Wrestle Dynasty happening January 5th, a day after Wrestle Kingdom, so early next year at the Tokyo Dome. That's going to be sick. Believe it, everyone that was involved at Forbidden Door is going to be not the wrestler wise, but company wise is what I was trying to say. So New Japan, AEW, Ring of Honor,
CMLL.
Yep, CMLL, and Stardom were all shown on this graphic. So
Yeah, everyone's getting something.
Yeah, we got a dope ass event coming up at the beginning of next year. That's gonna be cool. Wrestle Kingdom, and the day after Wrestle Dynasty. Pretty sick.
It's like going to a Tapatia restaurant, man. There's something for everyone.
Oh yeah, for sure,
You
dude.
want steak and eggs? We got it. You want tacos? We got it. You want a hamburger? We got it.
All right, next up we got Jon Moxley versus Naito Tetsuya for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Naito is our challenger, and yeah,
We got JR.
we got JR coming in for the call on this and the final match. And it was actually really cool to hear him back. It's nice to hear him again. I kind of miss the guy at times, but He has expressed that he only likes doing the pay-per-views now, which is totally fine with me. So it was nice to hear his voice again during these last 2 matches.
Yeah, it's always good to hear, something from the past. Brings up old memories. It's almost like hearing your grandpa's voice, if you will. You haven't heard it in a while. You haven't heard that voice in a while. And then you hear JR on the call, and you're like, my grandpa, if you will. And he's really good on the mic. So I just want to hear everything that Grandpa has to say right now.
Yeah, dude. So we also got Moxley came out to his Death Rider theme song from New Japan,
It's a cool song.
I really love. I feel like he should just use that one straight up now.
I'm tired of Wild Thing.
Yeah, Wild Thing is played out by now. Like, come on,
God,
come on, Moxley.
Enough. I liked my Naito's music actually.
Dude, Naito has a great theme song.
Yeah, he's got a great theme song, man. It's just too bad. It's just too bad that the look doesn't match the music.
Oh yeah, you said he looks. What did you call him?
He looks like Master Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, bro. He looks like a little, kind of like a human rat out there.
Oh my god.
He looks like a homeless rat. Yeah, so that's Naito's look, but whatever. I guess in a way he could kind of just be considered the Japanese CM Punk. He doesn't work out very much, but he's over and he wins belts.
That's right. And they have a fucking great match. We got Red Shoes on the call. Red Shoes Jones, as Taz would call him.
Red Shoes Jones, man.
I might have heard that. I might have not. I can't remember, but I have it written here anyway. But I love Red Shoes on the call. I love how he, puts up his little 2 when it's a 2 count and shakes his head. No, it's 2. No. And it's always cool to see him. So, yeah, they had a great match, back and forth. We didn't get any Moxley blood, right?
No
blood.
Wow,
That's right.
There was no blood from Moxley. I'm so surprised at that.
Yeah.
We did get some Naito spit.
Oh, dude, he spit in his face.
Twice.
Yeah, not once but twice, right?
Not once but twice. He spit in his face. I was like, come on, man. Who spits? Honestly. And now he threw it out there. So those were the most devastating moves up to that point of the match.
At one point, Naito throws Moxley by the announcer's table, and JR says, "What the hell's wrong with you?" Fucking all pissed off, dude.
Moxley's JR's boy, man. You can't mess with Moxley without JR getting pissed off about it.
True that.
That's my boy, Moxley. You leave my boy alone. That's Moxley.
Oh, so now what you also mentioned earlier was maybe a screwy finish, right? We got Red Shoes counting the pin rather after the Death Rider from Moxley to Naito.
Yeah, exactly. Moxley hits Death Rider.
Mm-hmm.
He hits Death Rider. And it's not Paradigm Shift. He lifts him up, hoists him up, bam, slams him down. 1, hoists that big arm up. 2, and he doesn't get the 3, but he was cranking that shoulder high above his head to bring it down. Yeah. And I think even Taz mentions, I think Moxley won it on that last pin. I think that was a 3. So did the Japanese referee help Naito out in this case and kind of give him a freebie, help him get back up again? I don't know.
It was such a close kick out. Naito's shoulder barely comes up. Like, I kind of thought he did kick out, but, it could have been a Fugazi finish, as Taz called it, or a Fugazi call. I don't know. We'll never really know, but at the end of the day, Naito wins the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship back from Moxley.
Yeah. If Nick Patrick was on that, Moxley would have retained.
Yes. And this is where
2, 3.
We have our disparity for the first time all night, so... I did call Naito winning this one. Gator here did not.
I called Moxley.
We were even all the way up through that one. We both called Manet for the previous match and Jack Perry for that previous match, for that matter.
Son of a bee sting.
But, yeah, dude, fucking the Destino, he had to hit 2 of these.
2 of them. They had to reset. Dude,
I really don't like the Destino.
You're not a Destino guy.
No, it's a garbage-looking finisher. Doesn't really ever have enough impact on it, in my opinion. So,
the only thing I would say is it's kind of like a modified Scorpion Death Drop.
Oh yeah, it is
It's
a
a scorpion
flipping scorpion
yeah,
death
it's
drop.
a scorpion death drop with a flip on it.
That's
and
exactly
if we
what
love
it
the
is.
scorpion death drop, why don't we like Naito's version of it?
He doesn't even hit either of these two like flush at all.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so it's just seems like it's really hard for him to execute flawlessly.
Right, Nats are back.
Yeah. Goddamn stupid fucking Nats.
The Nats back. Oh, the dildo's back. Here we go.
But yeah, so Naito wins the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship back. He is the 8th and 10th holder of this new iteration of the New Japan's top title.
Yes, the crown title.
Yeah.
Called the crown. I call it the heart emoji.
Yeah. So moving on into our main event, we have Swerve Strickland defending the AEW World Championship against Will on another level Ospreay.
On another level, mate.
So Ospreay comes out in a Hayabusa mask. So he kind of has like a tribute gear to Hayabusa. Looks pretty cool. Great entrance. And Swerve also has a cool ass entrance. Also new cool ass gear on Swerve. Comes out with Jim Jones or some shit.
Yeah, Jim Jones was the rapper that introduced him.
Dude, I don't even know who this is, but
I
man,
don't
the
know.
crowd loved him.
Yeah, he must be a local favorite, maybe.
Probably.
You know, maybe he's from New or Long Island, for all I know. I'm not
Yeah, there's a
sure.
good chance,
Yeah,
actually.
I would have to do some research on that.
Yeah.
Let us know if you're out there. Where is Jim Jones from?
Yeah.
Where does he originate from? Is this parts unknown? Is he from Death Valley? I'm just not sure.
So, moving on, we do have quite the fucking great main event here. Some are saying, or I think I just saw some shit that Swerve Strickland is, solidified more than ever now as the champ. When you're beating Will Ospreay, the self-proclaimed best wrestler in the world.
He just proclaimed. But no, I mean, Will was 18-0 up until this point.
Right.
He was 18-0,
He's on
and
a fucking run.
he has just been on a fucking tear, man. And I was rooting for him. Inside, I really did understand, and I knew the realist in me said Swerve was going to win. So I did pick Swerve in this match.
As
but
did I, yeah.
Will gave it one hell of a run. I mean, even just the opening sequence where they're blocking each other's moves.
Oh, yeah.
and
Dude,
then
this
they're-
crowd's on fire
Yeah.
already at that point.
They're
so.
on fire. There wasn't any missed kip-up moves, unlike that Monet Vaquer.
Oh, yeah.
That was kind of funny. We forgot to mention the double kip fail.
Yeah. Well, Vaquette hit hers flawlessly.
Yeah, Monet kind of landed on her ass
Yeah,
on the way up.
She had to work on that one a little bit.
Yeah, so I mean, there was no. I know you hate this word. There was no botches in this match.
Yeah, not that I can recall.
There was. It seemed just. It was beautiful, man. It was poetry in motion.
Unless we want to call that table not breaking.
That's not their fault. That's the
I don't think
tables.
so.
Whoever's
Yeah.
rigging these damn tables can't get
goddamn
it
tables,
right,
bro.
man. Sometimes they're rigged up to the point where if you breathe on them, they fall. And
Yeah.
sometimes they're rigged up to even if you were to put Vader through it, it won't break.
Yeah, dude.
don't
and that was one
understand
of
it.
these. I guess we can already talk right into that. That's probably the most bizarre spot of the match.
Which was
Was that fucking swerve stomp to Will Ospreay onto the announce table outside.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that shit was fucking crazy,
That
dude.
was amazing because he was going for a move. He was going for the stomp on the apron, and
Right.
Ospreay rolls out,
Mm-hmm.
and Swerve readjusts from the top rope, looks at Ospreay, takes flight, and Ospreay actually kind of jumps into the sky, jumps into the air. And you said, he did that. What did you say that he did it for?
I was thinking he jumped up to avoid the corner of that table.
Okay.
And then, like you said, I think he kind of wanted the impact more
On the
his
chest.
sternum chest area.
Yeah, because if he had
Not
just
as close to his face, right?
right, if he had stayed there, it would have been maybe a throat or a chin
Ooh,
shot.
fuck, that would have been. Ooh.
Yeah, onto
No way.
onto that announce table too. Like
Yeah.
that wouldn't have been good. So I mean, both of these men delivered the move just perfectly.
Yeah, that's going to be an all-time moment in AEW. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, it kind of
one
reminds
of
me
those
of
big
that,
ass cool spots.
that Cody Cutter from the ladder to Sammy Guevara type spot.
Well, oh yeah, Sammy hit Cody with it. Did
Is
he
it
not?
Sammy hit Cody?
Yeah.
Somebody hit somebody with it
Yeah.
from the top. Yeah, it's
Off the
it's-
ladder.
Yeah, it's reminiscent of that in my opinion.
Hmm.
Maybe Jericho falling off of the cage.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty cool.
But yeah, this match was filled with a lot of cool moments, great moves. There was that cool Hurricanrana off the barricade. That was really nice.
Yeah, we had reverse ranas. We had Stormbreakers that didn't connect. There was so many attempts at the Stormbreaker that just didn't connect.
Well, he hits the Stormbreaker. It just didn't get him a pinfall.
Yeah.
Osprey, that is.
Yes. Pronouns, pal. Yeah, Swerve kicks out of everything. Like you were saying earlier, I like Swerve's gear. He came out in kind of like Darby Allin-ish tights underneath, and then he had the Samoa Joe like shorts on, but he also had like a serial number on the back, like a prison number. Like an
was
inmate.
that what that was?
It was an inmate number.
Oh.
Yeah, he had an inmate number on the back of his of shorts also. So that yellow and black, I was really digging that. And Osprey came out. He's looking kind of like Smoke to me. He's got that gray gear on. He's looking like Mortal Kombat,
right.
kind of like Smoke. So, I mean, it set up for a great visual right there. It was like watching Smoke versus Cyrax in Mortal Kombat for me.
It was a Hayabusa sash, but I do see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. It gave me Smoke Mortal Kombat vibes. That's what I got off
Yeah,
of it.
I like that. Yeah, it was like that gray.
Yeah.
Really gave that vibe.
Yeah, I really loved it, man. His outfit was on point that night.
We had a Styles Clash at one point. God, I love Osprey Styles Clash.
Oh, I love the move in general, man. That might be my favorite current move still.
Yeah?
I love the One Winged Angel. I really do. But, I mean, for my money, dude, that Styles Clash, it does damage.
It really does.
It does
Man,
damage.
those are like probably two of the coolest finishers right now.
Yeah, I would say so.
I'd throw the Muscle Buster in there with
The
them.
Muscle Buster's always been a great one. The Kill Switch, Unprettier.
Oh, yeah? You like that one up there with
I love
those?
it. I love that move. That's one of my favorites. And honestly, Baron Corbin's, what does he call it?
End
The
of
End of
Days?
Days.
Really?
I
Is
love
that the Black Hole Slam?
It's no. He brings them in like a clothesline
I
and
know
then
what you're
kind of
talking
hooks
about,
them around, brings them back into like Bray's move.
Right, yes.
Kind of like that, like a Sister Abigail, and also Jay White. I love
Blade
that move.
Runner?
Yeah, Blade Runner.
Sister Abigail?
Yeah, same thing. I mean,
Yeah.
those are some of the best finishers I think
Those
right
are
now
cool.
in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are definitely it. So Swerve's gonna hit his finish. What do they call it?
Man, he hits two. Well, Swerve's been using different finishes right now. They're kind of interchangeable, but he hits Osprey with the Swerve Stomp, then a House Call, which is the kick.
That's the one, the house call.
I think
That's
he
what
hits
he's
him
been
with
finishing.
two of those.
Yes.
And there's all these false finishes at this point. Crowd's going fucking nuts for Osprey kickouts, and then finally Swerve hits Osprey with the big pressure,
Big pressure.
Is that-
Yes.
kind of flipping.
It kind of reminded me, isn't it kind of like the
Bomb.
Penta?
Oh yeah,
It's kind of like the Penta driver. Same
But-
thing. It's kind of a half and half into a rolly tuck.
yeah, but he doesn't have the leg over the head like
Yeah.
Penta does. in the-
Right. Modified version of it.
yeah, something like that.
It's a badass move is all I know. Yeah, it looks like it hurts if it
Yeah, if you're taking that, you got to make sure you're fucking tucking the shit of your chin and flipping over.
Yeah.
And quickly, man. I remember seeing Hangman Page like barely turning in time and like clearing his head. You know, like they came this close. I
caught the
don't
back
remember-
of his neck maybe.
Bro, yeah, definitely.
God, you got to watch, man.
That's a
Big-
dangerous move.
You have to watch big pressure, especially when Swerve's the one applying it.
Yeah. You might swerve while he's applying
That big pressure.
pressure.
I love the names. I love how they've taken things from his entrance music and now applied it to his moveset. Big pressure.
But yeah, that basically wraps up our event on Forbidden Door. Any final thoughts on this pay-per-view?
Man, it was a banger. I
Yeah.
mean, we had so many A+ matches in here. I know Meltzer's going to have a field day with this. Everything's going to get 5-6 stars. Because
No.
man, what was the worst match of the night?
I don't think
What
there
was-
was necessarily
what was-
like a bad match
What was
on the card.
What was the match? Okay, if you had to rank them, what would be the one that you put the lowest?
Are we not counting the pre-show?
Not
Just
counting
main
the pre-show,
card?
just the main card. Just the main
Hmm.
card. Because I got one, and you're
Ooh.
probably not going to think it's right.
I would say probably the MJF Echiseto
That's exactly what I was going to say.
and Learning Tree against Hook Joe Shibata were probably my least favorite matches of the night.
Yep, same.
Yeah.
So I mean, but for me, still,
They weren't bad by
It would
any
probably
stretch,
be
you know?
MJF Etchy.
Yeah.
MJF Etchy.
What was your favorite match of the night?
Oh gosh, man, favorite match. Ooh, that is such a tough call. I mean, action-wise, it would have to be that ladder match. That's
Oh,
That 6-man ladder match. There was just so many huge spots.
that was a good one.
Ladders. It was like a TLC match, man. It was a TLC
Yeah,
match.
basically was.
That's
yeah.
what it was. It was TLC for the title.
Mm-hmm.
That would be my favorite. Second favorite of the night would probably be, I'd probably go with Stephanie and Monet.
Oh, damn.
That would be my second favorite of the night, just because I'm a huge fan of Stephanie right now, man. I think she's
Same
got
here.
it. She has it. She's got it.
She has all the pieces together. Damn, I wish I knew Spanish. I bet her promos are badass too. Okay, so my favorite match was actually that one, Monet versus Vaquer.
That was number one?
Yeah, for
Number
me.
one. Oh, wow.
And then Swerve Osprey right behind him.
Yeah, I was going to take Swerve Osprey, but my guy lost, so I can't take
Oh
it.
yeah, dude, man, I love both those matches. Also, Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa was really fun too.
That was going to be my number 3,
Yeah.
actually. That's my number 3 right there. Meaner and Tony. And then from there, everything else would probably just be interchangeable for me. Osprey and Swerve from there and on down.
Pretty much it's just a solid card all around, which you can always kind of expect from an AEW pay-per-view.
Absolutely. We're not throwing 5 matches in a 3-hour span.
Yeah, which we'll get into soon enough with our
Our next preview show, our next review show, if you will, of Money in the Bank 2024, baby, where we have a big 5 matches on the card so far.
That's right, and we're gonna go ahead and start predicting those matches coming up right now.
Bring it.
But yes, moving on, this upcoming weekend we do have WWE Money in the Bank. That is this Saturday, right?
Saturday, premium live event.
So let's take a little look-ski at this card right here. Tell me, Gator, what do we got going on?
We got a little WWE PLE.
What?
And we're going to go ahead and get this kick started with the Bloodline. We've got, who is this, Han Solo?
Sikola Solo.
Yeah, Han Solo, Sikola Solo. We got Tama Tonga,
And Loa Tongo.
Loa. And,
Tangaloa.
Yeah, Tangaloa. And then we got the new Fatu.
So I noticed it said it was a 3 versus 3,
Yes,
but
so
that's 4
I'm thinking
in the
that,
Bloodline. Who's not wrestling?
I'm thinking
Tangaloa?
I'm thinking Han Solo ain't going to do it.
Oh, no shit.
I'm thinking Han Solo's out.
Solo's got to be in the match. Are you kidding me?
I don't know, man. It just says the Bloodline. I don't think he's going to be in it.
I don't know. I
he
wish I
might
knew.
be- I think he might be sending the Cretans to do his dirty work for this one. But I mean, if he is going to wrestle in it, then yeah, that would probably eliminate the Fatu,
The Fatu.
the new guy. I mean, because you're going to keep Tama Tonga together, right? And then him with Solo.
Yeah, maybe.
Those it's a tag team plus Solo. Leave the other single guy out, something like that.
Perhaps.
Perhaps they're going up against Cody Rhodes, baby.
Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens and a little bit of Randy Orton, baby.
The Viper,
He's
baby.
a viper. You cannot turn your back to him because he will strike you.
I hear voices in my head.
You do, my. What do they say?
They come to me, they understand.
Do they talk to you, yeah?
They get real deep like in my mind.
They get all real deep like, and they tell me things that I will do, and they tell me things I'll do to you, because they talk to me.
They talk to me.
So 3v3 here.
Oh yeah, who you got? What do we think's going on in this one?
Man,
You liking this little storyline we got with the new bloodline?
I mean, I guess it's okay, but in all honesty, what it's really making me do right now, and I never thought I would say this, is it's really making me appreciate and want Roman Reigns back.
Well, dude, the crowds are chanting for him. They're ready for him back already, man. I
Dude.
wonder how long he sits out and watches from afar.
I don't think it's going to be very much longer. I'd say maybe about another month, maybe 2 at the maximum right now.
Thinking SummerSlam or what?
Yeah, it's got to be somewhere around there. He's going to come back. He's got to reestablish dominance of the bloodline.
He's got to right the wrong
Gotta right
of
the wrong.
Paul Heyman getting his ass fucking kicked on SmackDown
Yep.
in Madison Square Garden.
Oh, that was so rowdy.
Man,
That was so rowdy.
that was fucked up.
It was fucked up watching that big bulbous guy try and balance himself up there. It was just, I was awkward. I felt bad for him.
They fucked him up, mate.
And yeah, because when they dropped him, man, he went, I saw the back of his head hit the concrete floor. You know, that wasn't an easy bump for Paul. You know, he was sure he went through, but he kind of slid off that table and hit the back of his head on the floor. So
Yeah.
that's a, 58-year-old man that they said, and he weighs probably 580 pounds. So
5'8", shut the fuck
I'm
up.
just saying, he's a bulbous human being. I mean, he definitely doesn't skip a meal. That's for sure. Intermediate fasting is no friend of his.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, definitely not. So, but I mean, I guess in this match, I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that the Bloodline is gonna get the win here. I think they're probably gonna end up pinning a guy like Kevin Owens. In
I
this
can see
match.
that. Yeah, keep him strong.
Yeah, keep him strong, keep the storyline going, keep that dominance going. That way, it'll lead up to this build-up where Roman Reigns comes back and he's basically Superman in this DC universe, if you will. He's here to save the day.
You don't think Solo Sikoa is coming for the world title? Cody? Cody's world title?
I think this entire build-up right now is made specifically to build Solo up, yes, as a singles guy and as a badass, but it's also being made for him to be put down by Roman Reigns. So I don't think he's going to get that opportunity at Cody Rhodes, because by that time comes, Roman's going to be back. And once he's done with Solo, you know he's going straight after Cody.
I mean, someone needs to challenge Cody for the world title at SummerSlam, right? So
Yeah.
that's getting kind of close.
And isn't it kind of
In a way.
strange that they've got their world champion in a three-way here at a PLE? You know, I kind of thought that was a little, stuck out as a sore thumb.
I mean, it's a part of this story right now. I mean, Cody's involved with these fuckers. They're all beating each other's asses, it seems. And
Yeah, I guess I
mean-
just I kind of expected like a singles.
what do you think? This should have been on SmackDown or something?
Yeah, this is more of a SmackDown match, and you would have Cody defending that belt against someone like Solo, like you were just saying,
Right.
alluding to. Let's get that match going instead of this bullshit three-way. We don't need this. This is a regular ass match to me.
Well, I mean, I hope it's good.
Yeah, me too. Who do you got?
I'm going Bloodline also.
You going Bloodline?
I think you're right. Kevin Owens takes the pin from probably Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, if he's in that match, I can see that. He's going to hit him with that big finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully we see a gun stun.
Ooh. You mean
God damn it. Tama Tonga's not even using it anymore.
the
Never mind.
RKO?
Yeah.
He's not allowed
He'll
to.
never fucking be able to use it in the E, will he?
That's the three most dangerous letters in sports entertainment
so
that
fucking
cannot be
whack.
taken away. And
It's right there, though. It's the gun stun versus the RKO.
Yeah.
And these two guys already had a singles match, so. Right?
yeah, and they
He
had
was in the King of the Ring tournament?
Yeah. And he used his other new little dumb move.
Stupid ass fucking Nemo.
It's like a front sweep, face buster, some bullshit like
Stupid
that.
shit.
It's an awful move. Change it.
Well, all right.
So-
So what do we got next?
Match number 1, we both got the Bloodline. Let's get to match number 2, one of the only titles that's actually up for grabs. There's only 2 titles so far up on this card. Next match, Sami Zayn, whoa, versus Braun Breaker for the IC title.
The IC title.
The Intercontinental title.
Braun Breaker seems to be on a rampage as of late.
Boy.
He killed
Ricochet.
Ricochet.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, he's killing people right now.
And yeah, I can definitely see him picking up this big win, get his first big singles title in the main roster, keep his momentum up. Sami Zayn, he's had his run since Mania, right? So
Yeah. Yep. Sammy's had a good, nice little push right now, unlike any that he's ever had in the WWE.
yeah, he's not going to have a 666-day reign, He's no Gunta.
Yeah, he's not going to. He's not Roman Reigns. He's
Yeah.
not coming out here and holding that belt forever.
Who does he think he is? I am.
You just showed me that clip a while back. That shit. Ooh, if you haven't seen it, man, check that clip out. Where can they find that shit?
Go, just look up Who Do You Think You Are? I Am on YouTube.
It is hilarious.
Pete Weber, shout out. He's a bowler and has the best sports quote of all time.
It's the best.
Oh, and Kenny Omega has said it a few times on AEW television,
It's
and
that-
it always popped me.
It's that fucking last strike. What's up? What's up, bitches?
Yeah, he all right. But,
Check it out. So Zayn, Braun.
Zayn Braun. Oh, this should be a banger of a match, though, right?
I mean, yeah, Sami Zayn. I mean, I know he kind of looks like a white Muppet baby sometimes. I mean, dude, he looks like a fucking Muppet baby, man. He looks like a homeless Muppet baby. He looks like Oscar the Grouch is a wrestler now with a fucking red beard.
Come on, man.
He looks awful. Okay, he looks awful. I'm in better shape than Sami Zayn.
You think he needs to hit the gym a little
He
more?
needs,
or
to,
what?
he needs to do some push-ups, man.
He's not in his daily push-ups.
He's not in his push-ups, and he's definitely not eating meat. I know that.
Man, same, Sammy.
He needs
Same. I
to
got to get my pushies in.
Yep. Stop eating that tofu. Start eating some protein.
Needs a steak.
Yeah,
some
do some
steak and eggs.
push-ups, protein, and potatoes will get you some damn muscles.
Get you some taters.
It's right. What?
Get you a little side of corn. A little bit of broccoli. Get some white rice.
What rice?
Get some ground beef. Mix all that shit together. Get some push-ups in.
Fucking get some gains, man. Sammy, get your ass in the gym, my friend. So Sammy's been on a tear, but Braun, like we said, he's been rocking everyone's ass. I got Braun. This is an easy pick for me.
We don't like the body shame here.
Listen, I'm fucking 42 years old, and if my old ass looks better than you, I'm allowed to say something about it.
Well, you know, he seems comfortable, I guess.
42, 3 broken hips, shattered shoulder, destroyed knee. I still look better than you.
Yeah. All right. So Sami Zayn, Braun Breaker. Who do you got? Who do you got?
I got Braun all day, every day, and
Dang,
9
you got
times.
Braun?
I got him 9 times a week.
I'm going Braun too, man. I can't fucking bet against this guy. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean the Vegas odds are in his favor.
He's so explosive. I see him ripping Sami Zayn's head off.
Oh, he's gonna spear him out of his boots.
All right. Well, I feel like this has an opportunity to maybe steal a show of some sort. We'll see. I don't know. I have a good little feeling about this. Both these guys can go pretty damn well between the ropes.
Moving on, next match. Damien El
Campeón.
Priest against Seth Rollins. Whoa.
It's Seth freaking Rollins.
I'm sorry, did I forget the
The
freaking?
WWE specifically mentions that his name is Seth freaking Rollins, meaning that is exactly what you should say every time you refer to him.
That's my Seth Rollins laugh.
Oh, it's not too bad.
Thank you. I'm a Seth fan. I
Damn,
am a
Seth versus Damien. I'm sure these guys have met in the ring before, right?
fan.
I wouldn't know. I'm not keeping up with the product too much.
I'm going to be completely honest. I haven't seen them in the ring recently. As far as this entire build-up went to Seth losing his belt to Drew McIntyre, I didn't see them in the ring. He was just Senior Money in the Bank.
Right.
He was holding onto that briefcase, waiting for his moment to cash in. So no, I don't know if they've actually met in the ring before. I don't believe they have though.
Well, it should be quite a good matchup.
Yeah, we've got a returning Rollins coming back from injury.
This is his first match back?
This is his first match back.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that. Yeah, it totally is.
Yeah, he had the bum knee, and I think he might have had a little shoulder issue as well. So he took his time off. Actually, in all
That was
honesty,
a quick recovery.
Yeah, I was gonna say he came back really quickly from all that shit, dude.
That was
just
mania.
Yeah, that just shows how much of a badass this man is.
Wow.
You know, for all the slack he gets from people, you know, people might hate him, think he's flamboyant, stupid, you know, he dresses like a fool. And I get all that shit. I really do. He does look like a fool sometimes, but it's on purpose. He does that so that he can get the crazy reaction. It makes people look at him. It makes people, he looks like a pimp out there.
Hey, a reaction's a reaction, right? in
Reaction is a
wrestling?
reaction, negative or positive. It doesn't matter. The only time it's bad when they're silent.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, I can. I really don't see Seth picking this win up. You know, I think Damian Priest needs a huge, big defense, and this could be a really, really good one for him and his reign as world champion.
Yeah, it'll definitely solidify the reign as far as beating a former champion like Seth, considering he was champion for quite some time.
The world heavyweight champion.
Yes, and he had a good long run before finally succumbing to injuries, from what I could tell.
Was it like a year-long reign?
I believe it was.
Right, because it was. Damn, he must have got that thing last spring. I
Yeah.
thought, or something last summer maybe.
Yeah, it was a good long reign. So, I mean, former champion, let's go ahead and get a win. Priest over Rollins solidifies that reign. Now he can be looked at as a prestigious champion and not just a transitional champion, if you will.
We're both thinking Priest on this one too, aren't we?
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, the WWE is, I don't want to be rude, but it's very predictable most of the time. So in these particular matches, it looks like it's concrete. It's very simple to pick.
You think that their minor PLEs are more or less like the predictable type shows
I
or
do.
something.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. We were just conversing earlier thinking about how long this show's going to go because I think there's only like 4 or 5 matches,
Correct.
right? So
There's 5 at this particular moment in
I
time.
think the PLEs, this one will probably go like 3 hours, right? More or less, give or take.
Yeah, so we got 5 matches within a 3-hour span.
But then I was arguing, or I had mentioned that probably a third of the show is fucking ads on Peacock.
Yeah, definitely going to be ads or replay of story video packages.
Yep.
Those kinds of things. We're going to get an hour and a half of recap.
So maybe more or less like a quarter of the show are ads.
Yeah, I'd say about that.
God, dude, those ads are fucking insufferable.
You don't like the ads?
Bro, oh my God. It's supposed to be, well, I know it's a PLE. It's not a pay-per-view because Forbidden Door had 0 ads the other day.
True, true.
So, or yesterday as the time of recording.
I go to bed listening to the Purgatory music. I love it.
Yeah.
That USA Purgatory music is my shit now.
But yeah, I mean, this match, Seth, Priest, I mean, is it going to be like a barn burner?
Nah, it's just,
I don't know.
It's going to be good for what it is. It's going to be a nice little wrestling match. I mean, I don't think we're going to see any big gimmicks. There might be a table spot, maybe. Maybe a chair shot. I don't know, maybe one. But I see this pretty much, it's going to be easy money for Priest that night. So that's 3 out of the current 5 matches that we currently have on the card. Getting into the final 2, let's go with the women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yes.
Yes, all competitors have not been finalized up to this current point, but we do have a few. We have Io Shirai, Chelsea Green. We've got Lyra Valkyria and Zoe Stark. So we've got 2 competitors left in this women's Money in the Bank ladder match. I guess what we can just do is, based on these 4 women that we have, who do you think has the best chance of winning between them?
Run that back. That was Io.
We have an Io
Lyra?
Shirai, we have Lyra Valkyria, we have Chelsea Green, and we
Chelsea.
have Zoe Stark.
Damn. Out of these 4, I'm kind of liking Chelsea Green's odds a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, for some reason. She's getting a lot of good reactions from the crowd. Maybe the higher-ups are seeing that and are thinking maybe we can get behind Chelsea Green a little bit.
Wow, I'd like that.
Although I'm really digging Valkyria at this moment. She seems pretty swift in the ring.
Yeah.
And man, I don't really see Yoskai winning this one because she was champ recently.
Yeah,
so.
her time seems to have come and gone. She
Yeah.
got her push. It kind of seems like she's on the back burner right
And then
now.
Zoe Stark, right?
I
don't
really-
see that
Yeah, I don't see
happening.
Zoe Stark winning this one at all, to be honest with you. She's a great competitor, but I don't think she's got this.
I
Plus,
wonder
it's a
who's
ladder
left. Who else can be in this match, you think, at this point?
We're going to have to wait up until Thursday night. That's going to be when the last competitor is going to be named.
Wait, why Thursday?
Because Thursday night SmackDown, we got 2 competitors left. One will be named on Raw, one will be named on SmackDown. You
Why
know that's
isn't-
how they work.
SmackDown's a day early this week?
SmackDown's on Thursdays, right?
Fridays.
Fridays. I beg your pardon.
Oh,
Fridays.
okay.
I'm still on Thursday night SmackDowns from back in the day with the big fist.
Dudes in fucking 1999.
Get it up, live to the music.
Wrong show.
Yeah, either or.
The beautiful people.
Is that what it was? Oh my God, they had Manson on that show?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
I don't remember Manson.
That was a SmackDown theme.
Yikes.
There was they had a lot of fucking songs for SmackDown.
Considering the bad pub on him now, you'd think that was a bad move.
The bad pub.
Yeah, the bad pub. That was a bad move on their behalf. Yikes.
Ew.
Yikes.
Man, they say he like removed his ribs or something.
What the? Oh my God, no, dude. That was some
Stupid.
old fucking bullshit from when I was a kid.
Old wives' tale.
Yeah, man, we were all so stupid. Fucking people actually bought that shit. Like,
So stupid.
he removed his ribs so he could suck his own dick.
Yeah.
That was the rumor back in the
People
day.
know. People already do. Well,
Yeah,
if they
this is-
didn't, you do now.
And this is pre-internet, so this was just like, I don't even know how it got around, but it just got around.
It's just the magical word of mouth, dude. That was the way it was back then.
Working its way down the grapevine, dude.
Yeah.
Shit. So you're looking Chelsea or you looking Lyra?
I want Lyra to win, but my brain is telling me Chelsea Green is going to get this.
'Cause
She's
I'll-
going to get a big old pop.
I'll be honest. I'm looking at this right now. Between these 4, I'm thinking Lyra.
Oh, shit.
Valkyria. She wins that Money in the Bank ladder match. She gets her choice, right? Any women's champion that she wants.
That's right.
So she could go up against Liv,
Perhaps.
and I think she could win that.
You don't think Rhea's going to be back before that? I feel like Lyra might go after... Wait, who's the women's world champion right now? Or the WWE women's champion?
The Dubba Dubba?
Oh, it's Bailey.
Bayley.
Yeah, it's Bailey.
So face on face? It could work. Doesn't Lyra Valkyria look up to Bailey? I could have sworn that they were.
Oh, man, I missed that piece of the story.
Yeah, I could have sworn that she looked up to her or something like that. So I mean, it could make up a nice little storyline right there if she was to win. Maybe she calls her shot. Maybe
Yeah.
she calls her shot and doesn't just cash in on an injured Bayley. So right here, right now, this moment in time, 4 competitors in this match. I got Lyra Valkyria.
I'm sticking with Chelsea Green.
Ooh, our first differentiating opinion of the show.
Goddamn, finally.
Finally, for real, man. All right, so this is going to lead us into our final match on this card, the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Here we go. We got the Jey Uso. We got Chad Gable, baby.
Oh,
We got Andrade.
Andrade.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Kevin Kelly.
Andrade. Amigo. Everybody knows who Andrade is. It's me.
Everybody knows who I am.
Who I am. Okay, we've got Carmelo Hayes and 2 competitors yet to be named.
God damn it, I really wish we knew these full lineups.
You know, I'm going to be honest with you. One more got named tonight.
Oh, did we just miss it?
We just missed it. We had the show on mute.
Bro, what
And
the fuck?
so
Oh, no, we
we
walked
just-
out. We went outside.
Yeah,
dude.
that's
we
what
missed
it
the
was.
ending.
So as of this very moment, there is only 1 competitor
Hold
left
on,
to be named
let's
in
look it
this.
up real
yeah,
quick.
if you can look that up real quick, let's go ahead and do that. That way we can go ahead and have 5 out of the 6 and make a better prediction for the listeners out there. So we got the Jey Uso. He's been getting one hell of a push lately.
Man,
I
Jay's
love
going to
it.
get this shit, bro.
I
It's
mean,
got to
dude,
be Jay.
You got Chad Gable though too, man. You know, he was just going for that Intercontinental belt. What if they didn't give it to him because for the greater good, let him win Money in the Bank and go for that world title? I like little Gable. He got shot in the head and came back in a week.
He's not winning this, dude.
Got shot in the fucking head and came back in a week. How long did it take Cody to come back from that torn pec? That's my point exactly.
He's the fucking Undertaker now. He comes back from the dead.
He's the fucking dead man, dude.
Mini Taker.
Shit. Mini Taker.
I can't find this goddamn. Oh,
He's a real
it
American.
was Drew.
Drew?
Drew won.
Drew. Okay, so we've got Drew in the match now, too. So we've got Drew McIntyre, Jey Uso, Chad Gable, Andrade, and Carmelo Hayes. So I'll start off by saying I don't think Carmelo Hayes in a match like this with all these superstars, I don't believe it would be his time. Gable is another one that I can probably eliminate. Andrade, I'm going to say no. He's already got a championship.
Yeah, but that title doesn't matter.
What are you talking about, amigo? It matters to me.
The speed title.
I am the speed champion.
He's the Twitter champion.
I am the speed Twitter champion. Everybody loves my belt. Everybody wants my
That's
belt.
the new 24/7 title.
Yeah, pretty much it is. But he's got gold on him either way. So right here, right now, I'm gonna go Drew.
Damn.
I'm gonna go Drew.
Drew. Shit. That's
Drew.
a good prediction, actually.
Yeah, I think Drew's just.
Nah, dude. CM Punk's gonna come out and fucking ruin it for him
That's
too.
the
Are
only
you kidding
fucking
me? Are
thing
you
that I'm
kidding me?
worried
Come
about.
on.
That's all I'm worried about.
Yeah, no, I am going Jey Uso for sure, and CM Punk will definitely get his revenge on McIntyre during this Money in the Bank ladder match. Yeet, yeet, yeet. I see that guy getting that shit. That way he cashes in against Cody, and that's a whole fucking cool little thing.
Oh, he can bring that title back to the bloodline.
Wait.
You know
he's-
what I mean.
the eventual
The
return of
eventual-
the
yes.
OG bloodline.
Indeed.
Bloodline, black and white.
Yes. We got red and black, black and white.
Or wait, I guess the original bloodline would be red and black.
Well, the original would be white and black. This new bloodline with Han Solo Sokola.
Yeah, but Roman Reigns was wearing red the whole time.
Ah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, they were already red.
They reversed that shit.
Yeah, so now, yeah.
They
They
reversed
started
it.
as red.
Yeah, they started as Wolfpack first.
They're not. Man, I haven't even like noticed all them together, like the new crew solo, like what colors they're rocking.
I want to say they're still wearing some red.
Some red, right?
Yeah, they're still wearing some
They
red.
kept it up.
So I mean, that would probably mean Roman comes back in black and white.
Perhaps.
He comes back in black.
But all right, damn, dude. Yeah, we had fucking shit. We have SmackDown and Rampage on Friday, Collision, and Money in the Bank Saturday. But yeah, that just about wraps up everything for this week. We will see you all next week. And right now, we're gonna tell you the match that we'll be reviewing next week, so you can, if you'd like, watch it ahead of time and kind of prep for that next episode. Gator, what do we got next week? Oh, and by the way, we will be dropping brand new episodes every Wednesday.
Yeah, guys, definitely get in there, check the match out before we review it. That way, you can go ahead and form your own opinions and see if we agree or differentiate. But we're gonna be watching Rey Mysterio versus Dean Malenko. This is an old WCW match from a Great American Bash in 1996. Rey is wearing his signature pink gear with the little question marks. We've got this prime Dean Malenko right now dishing out haymakers and Texas cloverleafs. And I'll be honest with you guys, Dean Malenko is by far one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. And his finisher, in my opinion, is one of the rowdiest, because that son of a bitch hurts. When you apply a Texas cloverleaf, anybody who's been putting one before, you know what I'm talking about. That shit hurts. So, Rey Mysterio, Dean Malenko, Great American Bash, 96, next week for your listening pleasure.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm so excited to check this one out. I don't know shit about all of these 90s WCW bangers, especially with Malenko. But yep, we will see y'all next week. Thanks for joining us this time at Suplex Studies.
Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Later.